So you guys have departed from the docks of Sundo. In the shower of fireworks, you guys managed to escape the docks unseen and make your way out into the night. The Seaman's Pride makes its way on a day and a half journey.
So the dragon saved us, right? The white
I don't
dragon.
think he saved us. I think he just, was giving a bit of a helping hand.
Yeah, he saved us. Otherwise, it'd be like, that boat's fucking leaving. You know we're supposed to leave.
Well, I think the distraction was meant to... I think everyone was going to know the boat was leaving. But it was just a distraction that we could get away.
I guess.
I think
the
the
dragons-
explosion and the fire that close to the docks, maybe a few ships would have fled just in fear of protecting them.
That's a good point.
But I think the dragon also just did us a bit of a solid and was
Absolutely.
like,
I think that, yeah.
good luck, which means
I was not expecting that.
it might be something to do with the dragon with all this loot then, or Kasai or something. Is what I'm
We should get rid of it as soon as possible.
We should kill it.
the dragon.
Mhm.
Oh, sick.
And everyone in the town.
Maybe if it's a mouse again, we can try it. As a dragon, no,
It was a squirrel, wasn't it?
squirrel. Sorry,
Yeah,
right.
right. Like a mouse.
So the Seaman's Pride makes its way to Isfahan. You will have a day and a half if you wish to do anything. You will arrive midday, so 2 days from when you left.
Right, lads. Now that we've got a little bit of breathing room, maybe we should have a little chat about next few days.
Does one have something planned?
I kind of do, which is why you're with me.
Right. I
I
thought
just-
we were paying you to leave the city.
Not quite.
We're not paying.
Oh, you are
Oh,
definitely
that's
you're definitely paying. Don't worry about that.
Free trip.
That's what I heard.
This is more about the exchange
Oh.
of the spear and the coins to my buyer.
Oh.
You remember anything about a spear or coin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't ring a bell.
I literally do not have either of them, so I'm afraid I can't help you.
I'll pull the spear back out.
I'll roll the coins around my head.
Don't know what you're talking about.
So who is this buyer of yours?
We'll get to that.
Yeah, right now.
So the buyer is in Isfahan, which is in Sharak. My issue is that you made a couple of comments last night. Well, tonight. Last night.
Hang on, was it last night or tonight?
When we were back in the hotel,
Right.
the tavern,
Yeah.
saying that you wanted to question him about the items before selling. It's not really how this kind of goes. We present the items, we get the coin, we part ways.
I'm on board.
That was my understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So who's...
Wait for Kaladin.
Oh, you don't have to be involved in that if you want to, but I'm going to be
No,
asking.
no, but I'm obviously facilitating the exchange.
Yeah, once it's done, I'll talk to him.
Well, once it's done, and that's all done and dusted, but you've got to understand, and I think you of all people would know, no questions are better. Kaladin, Devar.
He of all people.
Is that a threat?
No, not at all, not a threat. You may be a bit more understanding of not needing to ask questions. Not wanting questions being asked about.
I get your point, but we'll see. No.
So,
Look, I'm not going to do anything that'll put you in your reputation on the line.
Look, I would appreciate it. So, just to reiterate,
These two, though.
Hey.
the 6 coins and the spear. For...
Yeah, I got a set.
The ones he stole the first time.
Oh, he says
Oh,
the whole
you-
set or none of that.
Oh.
He's very specific about this.
Very specific.
So my thing was with Kaladin, he was more than happy to get rid of it, and then the story behind it's piqued his interest. And he's like, okay, now I want to know what the mechanical coins are all about, and I want to know what the spear's about. But we've already promised to sell it, we want to go back on that promise.
And
so,
you don't really have a way aboard this ship of finding out more about it.
well, we could try. I mean, there'd be people on the ship, but then we'd have to
Oh,
make
it's
it
a
obvious.
highly specific thing to be
It's
asking.
like going to the
random
bus
people.
mall to get your antiques, like a
Yeah.
brace or something, you know.
If we ever make our way to Sharavan, we could visit the Talamat archives.
I think we're going to
Better put it on.
Isfahan right
No,
now.
it's a bit further north, but the Talamat archives is the oldest archive in the world.
The world.
The world. After the upheaval, many records were taken there to be kept safe. If these really are ancient artifacts, then that would be the best place to look.
When is this exchange meant to happen?
There is no set time limit. Obviously, the sooner the better, but
Would you be opposed to us doing a bit of research?
not at
before?
all.
That way, we might be able to get some more coin out of it.
Hey,
Absolutely. So at this point,
Is our friend Banjo, are you on commission, perchance?
how do you mean?
Are you working on commission for this?
Generally, yes. So the exchange is for the 6 coins, the spear, For 6,000 gold, minus my $1,000 cut.
It's a big.
Well, I got to get them there. If I had raided the two myself, I would have collected the entire bounty.
Well, if you'd raided the two yourself, you would be dead.
Much to what Kaladin was saying when we were talking. And which brings me to my next point. There are a couple of other jobs I am aware of that, unfortunately, I've had to turn down because I just couldn't do it by myself. And it's quite hard to find people you can trust.
I look across pointedly at Bill. Yes.
Yeah. I have to pay.
Presently, present company included.
Yes. Well, I mean,
I think we got a little bit of business to attend to before that with Grundle's father. We should probably let him know in person.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
And pass on. I don't know.
And of course, I'd be more than happy to assist in these kinds of things as well.
but that's a long. But we're going back. We're backtracking a long way to go that way, aren't we?
Well, how about we're already
got
on
the telescription thing.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
When you guys were going to get your horses from the mountain, Grundle did communicate that he had had correspondence with Pierre recently about the potential job, but I feel like he didn't share the details and he hadn't quite gone over them with Pierre properly. He kind of died.
out of
Gets in the way.
He kind of died.
This is news to me.
out of curiosity with the telescription, do the messages stay? Are we able to access?
And once they're read, they disappear.
Right. So we actually have no idea what it was besides the brief description Grundle gave us.
But I mean, there's nothing stopping us from just asking.
Do you have the telescription? I think you do.
I
you two
think
does.
I rated it from his.
And I think you sent a note.
Yeah,
to
so
him
I'd
to
sent
Pierre.
yeah. Well, I mentioned it before we
Mentioned the
finished
fact
last
of the
time.
death.
That
Oh, I might have missed that.
when we had a spare moment, I would write a, I guess, very long
Eulogy.
Yeah,
Letting
him know that Grundle had passed, and we'll contact him presently. I
Oh,
guess.
we've got a day and a half aboard the ship.
Maybe for the sake of narrative, we could have that happen now.
Yeah, if you want to let him know that we've made arrangements for his body to be laid to rest in Wa.
Is that what we did?
Yeah, in the capital where we were. We left it with.
Yeah, I
the
remember
Mystic.
that. I just
She said that she'd prepare the body.
yeah, I just didn't know what she was going to do with it after that.
I mean, I'm assuming
Does she burn it? Does she bury it? Do they?
Well, that's why you just say we made preparations. So open to interpretation. And then if he wants to, we could give him the name of
Yeah.
where we left it if he wanted to go there, considering he's probably the only kin that would be interested. Because his father was a
yeah.
no-go, right?
Yeah.
Grundle's father?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never met the man.
I write that.
Yeah.
If you're pulling out the parchment,
Yeah.
yeah, Benji will shoot right up. What's that?
Piece of paper.
What does it do? Where did you get it?
We bought it. Got it. Oh, a friend gave it to us, actually. It's just parchment. I'm writing a letter.
Okay.
My friend is neat. Dear Mr. Grundle's uncle. So
Yeah.
sorry.
I forgot your name.
I forgot your name.
I reach over, I cross it out and write Pierre.
Damn it, now I need to start again. Flip it over.
Scroll the Etch a Sketch.
Yes, I'll write it out.
No worries. You'll get a reply shortly.
Let's plan out our next move. Head to the archive, get some information on this stuff. Maybe we can strong out a little bit more gold out of this guy if we know something's going on.
I like that plan.
Exactly. You'll still get paid. No promises broken. I'll get to find out what's behind it. Happy days.
I will also be there.
You'll be hanging out.
How much further is the archive from Ispahan?
You got a map?
Cutting word.
Cutting word. GM.
No, so you guys are at the southern edge of Sharik. It's at the north. It's the capital there. Isfahan is like down here in this little
Right.
scopy bit, and that's where you'd be heading.
Oh, that's a fucking hike.
Oh, we don't have that one.
Cutting word says that there was that he believes that there are operational trains there now.
Ooh, not a train.
The last
That
time we were on
could,
a train, it went well. So.
That was fun.
We did not derail it at all.
Might be able to get a train, and it would probably only take maybe 2 days on a train. But he's not intimately familiar with this area, so he's not. He knows that there were plans to build a railway.
Okay.
So that was a decent while ago.
Okay.
I think it's worth the look.
I mean, if it's only 2 days, that's 4 days wasted. In worst case,
Yeah. Do that if you're happy with that, Benjo.
Absolutely.
You get a reply on the telescription paper.
Wait. So what does it do?
First of all, a single teardrop
Oh.
comes through.
Like an emoji.
Crying face.
I was trying.
With an eggplant next to it.
And the squirt.
And everyone cut.
Yeah, just cut all that out.
Okay.
A single teardrop. It doesn't actually comment on Randall's death at all.
Okay.
It says, as his friends, would you assist me in pursuing the job that I intended for him?
I will relay this to everybody else. Do we wish to pursue?
Yeah.
Maybe could be worse to ask.
I think we. Oh, which one?
Yeah, he helped us out a lot when we were in the city.
He did. Yeah. Well, I mean, he was there.
Oh, man, he gave us a lot of information, a lot of
He
leads.
helped you guys out of shit. No, you get a reply.
Yep.
So yes.
Yeah.
He says, Gerard Dupont, Grundle's father, has business ties to Elevated Enterprises in Isfahan. I wish for somebody to go on a bit of a fact-finding mission to find out what the connection is, maybe disrupt their operations if possible. He says that he's willing to pay 1,500 gold coins for a significant disruption, and he says more valuable to him in the long run is information on what the actual arrangement is for, like what... Basically, he tells you that Gerard is trying to build something. He doesn't know what it is.
Okay.
He knows that the steelworks that you guys disrupted a fair while back,
Yeah.
that was part of it, as far as Pierre is aware. And he knows that something is being bankrolled in Isfahan. A lot of money is being sent by train there under heavy guard, paying for something. He has enough intel to know that, but he still doesn't know what Gerard is trying to build. So he wants to disrupt it, but he's also hoping to find out what it is.
Okay.
1,500 gold, and he does also tell you that if you exceed his expectations, of course, there will be a bonus.
I like to think when it comes to breaking shit, we always exceed expectations.
We just did it for free in the docks.
Does Pierre say anything about the Isfahan operation, or is that for us to find out and disrupt?
Yep. So he tells you that the company that's running it is called Elevated Enterprises.
I thought it was elemental. Whoops.
Elevated, sorry. They have offices of sort there, and basically he's intending for you guys to go there and snoop around, I suppose.
Okay.
He's kind of not really giving you too much information. He's just saying this is where the money's being sent. Can you find out what the money's doing?
Oh, when he says money, does he mean like in a kind of esoteric sense, or does he mean like they send $6,000 a month?
So like trains are bringing
Trains
actual
of
cash
cash.
there.
Yeah.
Which means we could rob a train.
Well, fuck the train. We'll rob the office.
Heavily guarded. He doesn't know how much gold is being sent, but he knows that it's heavily guarded. So the
So it must
assumption
be a
is
reason.
Something worth.
No. Bill will definitely know, but you two will probably know from just general discussion. Gondel's father owns banks.
Okay.
He's a big money man.
Banjo, have you heard much about what's being about this?
No, not really.
Outside of your reach.
Yeah. A bit more underworld than overworld.
Have you got any connections in what was the place?
Isfahan.
Isfahan.
A couple of people that I'm sure we can get some information about it.
Cool.
you'd be able to do like a roll for.
Yeah.
It's quite your thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess was that where the archive was as well?
No, that's
No,
all.
the ship that we're on right now is going to Isfahan. That's
Oh,
we're
right.
dock,
And
yeah.
the job is in Isfahan.
Yeah, so we might look
The
at
Pierre's
knocking
job.
out. Yeah. And after we do something, we might need to get out for 2 days, so it's
Yeah.
probably good.
Disappear up north.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the other thing with the courier is no one really knows what he looks like. So,
You'll be all right.
I know what he looks like.
Me too.
I've met him.
he,
Okay, cool.
Alright.
I hope we don't fuck things up too much that we can't come back to the city.
that
Just fall
night,
asleep.
Banjo's going to come up to you. Mrs. Zara, would you mind if I had a quick look at your bit of paper there?
Very much so.
Can I ask why?
I don't really know you.
I understand that, but there's not much I can do with it. We're on a boat.
You could steal it.
Again, we're on a boat.
But you could steal it.
Oh, okay. You can watch me.
Why are you so interested in my paper?
I just wanted to have a look at something. Maybe write a quick message.
Maybe later.
Okay. Wait till he's asleep. You think I'm joking?
I don't know. There's something about him that really irks me, and I do not want to give. I don't want to hand it over. Like I know that this paper is fairly innocuous. Like it's a magic item, but he seems really interested in it, and that makes me suspicious.
And he's got sticky fingers.
You don't need to roll perception there. You know
No, I don't.
exactly what it is.
No, I figured you knew what it was, and I wasn't trying to hide it. But it was the only bit that really put me off was the fact that you were so interested in it. If you'd said to me, "Oh, it's a transcription of blah blah blah," I'd be like, "Yeah, that's cool." And if you want to see it, I'd be like, "Yeah, cool." But he's like, "Oh," and just so smarmy the way he did it. He's like, "Oh yeah, show me the paper." And I'm like, "No, I don't think so."
You gonna flog it in the middle of the night?
I wouldn't want to give it a go.
Alright.
Where do you put it when you sleep?
I think I would put it in my like inside pocket of my jacket.
That's going to be a difficult check.
Okay, so I do have the pickpocket feat.
Gosh.
So that means I don't get the -5 penalty.
If you say so.
Attempt to steal from a creature it's not in combat. So it's going to be normal thievery.
So yeah, the steal thing is basically against my perception. But if you're asleep, then how can you have a perception?
Well, in D&D, it'd be -5.
You just take a negative to perception. That makes sense.
In which case, I don't think he could even... He'd have to insanely roll to...
Oh, insanely
One's
roll.
a critical failure.
I'll accept that challenge.
There is no critical failure on steel.
Yeah, so it would be 21, so it's 16.
16?
Yep.
So I've got to get 3 or more.
I thought that was a 2 for a second.
So
I was
no.
"Oh, please ignore
Come
me."
on!
As you reach in to take the paper, you hear a voice in your head.
Oh,
That doesn't seem very neighbourly.
I'll be putting it right back. Just give me 2 minutes.
I'm watching.
How?
Creepy as
Oh,
shit.
through my eyes?
You can cut him off if you want,
No. He knows better than that.
but you have to basically decide.
Can he-
Can't he only see through Cal's eyes, though?
yeah.
That's what
wow.
Quick question. Can he separate who he talks to?
There was one previous occasion where he talked to you while Kaladin was asleep.
Okay.
While you were talking to him. He didn't have the ring on, you did. Last session he talked to you. Basically, I'm not necessarily explaining exactly how it works.
Yeah,
It's
that's fair.
cutting-
And
cutting-
we'll
yeah.
just...
Like cutting word has its own ring.
Well, he has talked to people while Kaladin was asleep.
Okay.
It's very interesting.
what happens if you put the ring on the hilt? And he can talk to himself.
He gets just feedback constantly.
Yeah.
Basically, with something like this, because you're not intimately aware of how it works, normally I would say, like, oh, you can cut it, you can tell him, but just given, I think it's more interesting because, like, you've got to figure that out.
Yeah. All right. He heard the name Pierre.
Did he?
No, I would have said Pierre
Yeah,
out
probably.
loud.
Right.
We were talking about it.
He's just going to write quite quickly. Pierre, please ignore the next message. DG, are you there? It's BS.
Yep.
And I'll give it 5 minutes.
Yep. After a while, the text disappears.
Okay, so it's been read.
Oh, I was going to leave your red.
Or Pierre read it.
No response.
No response? Alright, he's just going to write again. I miss you. Wait for it to disappear, and I'll lodge it back into it using the pickpocket.
You have to roll again.
Lodge it back.
It does disappear almost immediately when you write that.
Okay, so it's permanent object.
Oh, you got another one.
Which is the same. It's under the pickpocket feat.
Oh,
Reverse
it's
stealing.
Reverse stealing.
Stealing.
What is this, giving?
Charity, I think.
And I'll go there.
Did you keep the ring on during that time? Or
Yep.
Okay.
I wake up, check paper. Still good.
You look at me. Just big grin look at.
Are you sure about your friend?
No, not really. I mean, he did me a solid, and I owed him for that.
How
That's
solid was it?
What?
Do you get real nervous? What do you mean? What do you mean? No one was awake last night.
Take the ring off.
He helped me out a lot. I trust him to do what he says, but I mean, everyone's got their secrets.
Yeah, I just look over him. He's a bit weird.
Yeah, have you met me or that one
I mean-
or you?
Well, your weirdness is on a regular scale. His weird. He was just giving me the eyeball.
I mean, Bill smells like he's been dead for months. You never comment about that.
Well, I mean, after when you've been in it, for so long, you stop. It's
It's
background
going to be the
noise.
same thing with him. Don't stress about it.
Okay.
He's
He's a weird one.
a good man. He's a good man, Savannah.
He's not a man. I'm not sure he's good.
He's as trustworthy as the rest of us.
Oh,
Put it that way.
that's a fucking. I don't know. I was hoping for something
We-
a bit better.
Well, I mean, we're not the most. It's not like we're a bunch of saints here, so he fits in pretty well. I think.
Yeah.
Compared to Bill?
I think it'll be all right. Why? What's wrong?
He was asking a lot of questions yesterday about the parchment.
I mean, it is a pretty.
But
Significant
as far as he's
item.
aware, it's just a piece of paper. But he was very interested.
I mean, he watched you write a message.
No. Like, well, I didn't say specifically, but I wrote the message out on the piece of paper.
I assume
And I
it's-
think, as far as he is concerned, I was like going to mail it or something.
We're on a boat.
I know, but I could write it out
He
early.
just throws it off the edge.
It's in a bottle.
But like,
So when you were communicating Pierre's messages, were you doing that away from Banjo?
Not really away, but like
Yeah.
not direct. Like I probably would have had it so like
You
I
were trying
wasn't.
to be subtle.
Yeah, like once he started asking questions about it, because like I got it out, and he's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Dude, calm down. It's a piece of paper."
so I wouldn't have been subtle in that area. I would have just been talking about it because like I wouldn't have thought to.
I guess.
So if that maybe that's what he was.
Do you think that's what he picked up on?
I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe well, maybe he's got an ulterior motive. Have you asked him?
Asked him.
Yeah. Why he was so interested?
It's crazy.
Hey Banjo,
Aye?
why are you so interested in that piece of paper?
No, I thought I knew what it was.
What do you think it was?
Telescription pad.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
Cool.
Yeah. Problem
That
solved.
was all he had to say.
I walked downstairs and get breakfast. Well, you breach. Stop me if you want. But
No, that's fine. It's like the problem.
Was he asking about it? I just wanted to have a quick look.
Why didn't you just?
I did.
No, you didn't.
So
I mean, you did.
Can I have a look?
You did it in
2 minutes. I even said you could
perhaps-
watch me look at it.
That was part of the issue. It was really
Bill said you
weird
like
the
to
way
watch.
the way that you approached it was very weird.
God damn.
Look, I think everyone's getting a bit heated. We've had a rough couple of days with Grundle passing. Everyone's tensions are high. How about we just?
Speaking of, how'd you go with the temple?
Not the best news. I think he's dead. The mystic.
Well, I figured that since he's not here with us.
Oh, but resurrection isn't that uncommon in a lot of circles that we've been in.
We were relatively certain
But
that he was dead.
the mystic we spoke to was very cryptic and said that his journey doesn't end, but she can't see where it goes. Whatever that means.
Fucking mystics are always like that.
Right, yeah. Many magic users. Wankers.
Absolute fucking
Shifty
knobs.
eyes. But who knows? Maybe one day we'll see him again.
Wouldn't that mean you're dead?
I mean, that's the way we're going. I've been very close more than once, Banjo. Everyone, let's get something to eat. Eh?
Yeah. I give him the shifty eyes like, I don't like you, but I'm going to go down for breakfast. Or up for breakfast. Where are we?
I don't know how it works. We're on stowaways pretty much on this boat. I don't know.
Still.
No, we paid.
Oh, we paid our way, yeah.
Sorry. I paid.
I was going to say, you paid our way.
It's part of the your commission.
Yeah, there's some grain. There's actually a fair bit of food on the ship because you've just left dock. So they're reasonably well stocked with some decent food. Not like anything crazy fancy to cook or anything like that, but the ship's chef is making up a bit of a stew for everybody. But you guys have a fairly decent meal. It's nothing fancy, but it certainly is filling.
Oh, I was going to at one stage when it was night time and we were drinking.
The next night.
Yep. Perhaps at the back of the boat, just standing there wistfully with my bottle of the thing that you gave me. Yeah, I'm going to pour one out for Grumble.
The next day, you guys are approaching the city of Isfahan. towering minarets, fancy domes, and bustling bazaars you see ahead. A little bit off to the difference, off in the distance, you do see smoke rising beside a cliff face. There seems to be something there. And other than that, and you guys are making your way into the docks. You arrive, and the captain tells you, "Your pleasure doing business with you all.
Thank you, sir. I'll leave him a card.
If you guys ever need, and I'm around, keep in touch.
You got a card?
I got a boat."
Fair enough.
Better the card.
Fair enough.
What was the name of the boat? I know you told us, but I forgot.
Seems pride.
Oh, that's right.
Any of you boys been here before?
No.
I don't think.
Captain, do you have any suggestions for a tavern?
Golden Caravan's nice.
Any ones that you can't afford?
Oh, just.
Wait until we cross the road.
The guy's just like,
I guess you could head to the Saffron Flask if you want somewhere really fancy.
You know anywhere in town where they put like magical runes on things?
I click my fingers. Yes.
I'm sure you. Yeah, down in the bazaar. He points in a general direction. I'm sure if you ask around, the stalls move around, but if you ask around, I'm sure you'll be able to find something without too much trouble.
Thank you.
You got the direction.
Cool. It's my first stop. Yeah, one of those people that, and I show him the gun again, and it's got the like rune that had been etched on in one of the previous towns. I want to see if I can do more than this.
Oh, like an upgrade on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got something similar I want to do. So if you find
Oh,
it, let
you
me
want
know.
to come for a walk?
Yeah, we'll go for a look.
Can
Mine's
I
a little
come
bit too.
build to assholes? Anyone want to come to the bazaar?
Bill is an asshole.
Yeah, everyone has to do this when using the ring. It's part of the spell.
Yeah, shy. I'd love to.
I just throw
I don't know, the knife
If you
does
just
this.
stay within 100 feet, that would be lovely.
But yeah, well, I'm assuming we're all standing on the deck, and you're just like build an air over the line.
Oh, that would be weird to hear it in your head and also hear it out loud.
There's an echo.
Yeah.
Unless you guys have anything pressing you want to do straight away. Did we bring our horses, by the way?
No.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
We decided not to. Yeah.
Well, if we're training, then we shouldn't really.
Yeah, no,
bring
that's
horses
fine. Now if
No,
we
we
need to
ran
get
in the
off on
immediate
them.
future.
So we should have sold the horses, but we had to leave quickly, didn't we?
I'm going to scamper off and try and find the bazaar. Because I need to put this in quickly before, I guess, anything.
Well, I need to get rid of all this gold.
Yeah,
That too.
Because I'm encumbered as well.
I don't
with
want
gold.
the items out of sight.
You guys are just like...
Oh yeah,
We really are.
we really are.
Yeah.
Ain't I got a fucking 2 bags of black powder and a fucking sack of gold?
Maybe you can visit the inn first and dump some stuff. I don't know.
I'll need this.
I carry everything
It's up
with
to
me.
you.
Well, I
can
got a lot
carry
of stuff
some
I just need to offload because I've got like the hand wraps that you had that I don't need anymore.
Do you want? How over encumbered are you?
Only like 1.5.
You want me to carry
Unless
some?
can you
What's-
banjo?
It's fine. As soon as I shed the gold, I'll be good.
I was gonna say because I've still got enough storage in my
See,
sleeve.
he's bows and arrows and daggers.
I mean, I'm Bill. I'm not giving you shit. Like I could,
Oh,
I could be like hands and knees dragging it down the road. Nope.
Fair enough.
You find a buyer for the wraps. Roll a...
Society?
would it be society, I'm thinking? Does that make sense? I'm not sure how these categorize. Society?
Can I give him a hand?
It's sort of like a bartering check, but I feel like
Yeah.
society could kind of
Oh.
work.
Sorry,
Society or
135.
For the things?
Yeah.
Because you're at a 0, I think, and then it goes up to 1,000.
Yeah, it's only 135 all up. So not
So-
very expensive.
But still, you can sell them.
It's still 135 golds.
And it's the useless thing.
Do you want a hand?
I'm gonna roll something. Sure.
Are you helping?
Nope.
No. 18.
Oh,
You roll.
What did we decide?
Society.
Society. Sweet. 19. Oh, plus.
no, you failed.
Oh, did you fail? Did you fail?
I got an 18.
22 is a DC.
Oh, right. Yeah, 19.
They offer you 90 gold for them.
Okay, cool.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I know. Like I was thinking about holding on to them. It's like, oh my god, like
If you wrap them over the top of your other ones, does it become a plus?
become double wraps. I can no longer close my hands, so I just have to
Yeah,
slap.
slap people. it's a D2, but you get a +2 to it.
What are you buying, Bill?
Oh, I've got all the runes that I sent through to you that I wanted to buy. I don't know how long the process will take, but it comes out by the numbers in the book to exactly 3,000 gold. So
Yeah.
I don't know if it's different.
Now, I understand, I haven't actually looked into this properly, but I believe that there is a thing called rune stones where somebody can put a rune onto another item, sell it to you, and then you can apply it yourself.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, like a transfer type.
I think that's a thing.
Well,
I
if you're a
haven't-
crafter, I think it is, but you need obviously the material.
Well, whether or not that is a thing, I'm making it a thing.
Cool. Can you go again? Sorry.
So you find a shop where you are able to purchase stones that have those runes on them, and you will be able to, in your own time, transfer them to your weapons.
Oh, that's cool.
It obviously will cost you the full price.
I'll deduct that now.
Mine might be a little bit more difficult. I'm looking for someone who would be able to do a spell storing rune. So a spell storing rune allows you to put a 3rd level or below spell into a weapon and activate it later time.
So this is the
It's very expensive.
Bill, what item level were those runes you wanted?
10.
They didn't go above 10?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
I'll recheck them though.
No, I feel like you ask around. I feel like for this item level,
It's very high.
yeah, I feel like you ask around and nobody here seems to have that. They tell you that something that fancy, you'd probably have to go to Saravan.
Saravan. Is that a person or a place?
It's the capital.
Oh, this area we're in. Okay. If that's the case, I don't suppose you've got a rune of soft landing. It's just an item 3.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So it's 60 gold. It just means when you fall, you can activate them to get feather fall for 1 minute.
Okay.
So is that something I can just pick up?
Yeah, of course. But yours weren't over 10, were they?
I didn't. Oh, sorry.
But you can just check that.
I certainly can.
That's going to be
Check the strike.
That gun's going to hit hard.
It's
Throw
gonna-
more at you.
No, at him. We're fine. We haven't done anything.
I'm
I just
sorry,
don't fall
but
down as
that's
fast.
the balance for all of you. You don't want him getting too far ahead.
Well,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, yep. Sorry, one of them is 12. So
Oh, you
I
have to
won't
wait
be
on
able to
that
get that one. Okay. In that case, I may not be able to get the other 2 as well.
Basically, 10 or 11 is fine, but higher than 11, no. You'll have to go to the next location. You guys ask around a bit about, or would you guys? What are you looking for? Sorry.
Tavern?
Right?
Tavern, yeah.
Tavern?
Tavern.
Always
You
say
want to head to a
tavern.
tavern?
Well, I just figure we're going to be here at least tonight.
Oh yeah, we should probably get a room and stuff organised.
Did you want to? Do we have a contact from Pierre?
Do we?
You got the paper. I'm looking at you. That's all.
Oh, right. So, yes, I will announce that
To the bazaar.
to the bazaar. Yeah, we need to go to... We need to disrupt a office called Elevated Enterprises. There's an office here, and we need to disrupt their operations, much in the same way we disrupted the operations at the Steelworks. Set fire to a horse and let loose the goblins.
I don't think it was quite the same. He said he wanted you to find out what the connection was, what they were actually doing.
That's not how I choose to interpret.
Why did you set fire to goblins and horses?
We didn't set fire to the goblins.
We were bored.
Maybe I need to
Well-
rethink this crew.
Are you a goblin?
I think you might be a whore.
Look, distract. You know what it's like making a distraction to get past. We're not all as stealthy as you are.
It was a big distraction.
It was very fun to watch, to be fair.
I could have admitted.
And it was very
I would
distracting.
have liked to. I would have liked to have seen it.
And it was pretty impressive what they managed to do. Alright, so the business was called...
Elevated Enterprises.
Enterprisey.
Okay, so should we just do a bit of...
Well, I was going to ask the person at the tavern if they knew like where they were based, and then we'll go there. It'd be along the train line, I'd imagine.
Which tavern?
Not the fancy one.
Yes, the fancy
Oh, but
one.
that'd be harder to get information, don't you think? Oh, unless we want to pretend we're higher class to get into the business.
You're going to need to do performance. You're
I'll
going to
belch.
need...
No, you're going to be the muscle, as always.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be the mushroom.
You
Oh,
thought wrong.
side note, walking around the bazaar, I'll say to the cutting word, as we're wandering around, if you spot a sheath that you like, please let me know. As long as it's not too expensive, you've got 60 gold to play with.
Wait, what?
Uh,
60 gold?
Any more than that, and if I do find someone who can do this rune for me, I won't be able to afford it. So
That's right, you've been given pocket money.
I mean, I already bought you one. You wanted a nice one. Let's have a look. Can we do a bit of a wander and see if he finds one he likes?
This is fucked up.
It's actually quite nice of me, I thought.
Yeah, spending your own money. I wouldn't spend it.
Look,
He did get us all this money, to be fair.
Well,
Like, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have got the money.
he did,
so.
but, you know, someone
let's
died.
Oh, shit.
Well, we're here for a few days.
Okay.
You keep an eye out.
Don't rush me.
Yeah, you keep your eye out, you let me know.
Can I
I'll
do,
keep your eye out.
Can I do a perception check to see if I can see any underworld peoples?
Yep, go for it.
Thank you.
You'd have a check. You'd have a modifier for that.
Oh,
Like
a thievery, I think.
22.
It's not terrible. You find a guy who looks to be in his late teens, has the look of a miscreant, the kind of person who might do jobs for, for higher up people potentially, as somebody who does the runaround and the crappy work.
Yeah.
How's that look?
Back in a minute, lads.
Okay.
Alright, mate. Just wondering if you knew Elevated Enterprises?
Oh yeah, big wigs. Over there.
Yeah, I'll ask for directions.
A few blocks down that way. Why are you asking me?
Oh, you just look like a guy who knows a thing or two about the city.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
No, that's exactly that's all I was after.
Pleasure.
Unless you've got any other information about them.
I get up to some interesting stuff in that building, I've heard. I'd love to get down into their basement.
Well, what's down there?
I've got their... I took the tour. They've got... it's going on right now, actually. They've got investors and potential customers. They're taking them through the building, showing them, trying to build up some sales. And I dressed up nice and went through. And
That sounds alright.
got a little bit of a look in at their research and development section there. Although I'm not sure if that's part of the tour anymore, because they kind of caught me trying to steal some shit. But no, I saw some really interesting stuff down there. Well, I mean, it looked interesting. I don't know what it was.
Well, what did it look like?
It's just like clockwork sort of stuff.
Clockwork.
Some magic in there, but also...
You guys shut up. Clockwork, you say?
No, I saw one thing that looked like a big gun with like a spike coming out of it with hooks.
Oh, that sounds pretty fancy.
I think it might have been like some kind of grappling gun. I thought it looked pretty cool. Tried to steal it.
Did they get you in the room or when you were getting out?
They kind of caught me as I was grabbing it.
Such a shame.
I'm assuming that's not part of the tour anymore.
Yeah.
But
I reckon you would have got a nice little bit of coin for that one.
if you get in there,
Yeah?
I might. If you can get me something,
Anything in particular?
I wouldn't mind that grappling gun.
I'll see what I can do, mate. Where do I find you?
I'll be around here.
You work for anyone?
Not at the moment. I'm between employees.
It
Employers.
sucks.
You know what I mean.
Yeah?
I pick it up as it comes.
Yeah.
Easy come, easy go. You know.
And I'm going to turn the ring off quickly.
Yep.
You ever heard of Othman Alnar?
Yeah. I've seen he's put some jobs up around the place.
What's your story?
I did ask a little bit around. I don't think anyone knows him.
Alright.
I don't think he's local.
Not local.
Well, not this city. No, I haven't heard of anybody having direct contact with him.
Alright.
Mysterious one.
Thank you for your time, and I'll give him another 3.
Oh, yeah. You're a fine lad.
He's taller than me, yeah.
Isn't everyone?
Shut up.
Grundle's like, oh wait, no.
I'll go back to the group. Alright, you guys got that?
By the sounds of it, our original plan was going to work. A tour as a potential investors. Let's do it. Me and you.
Sure.
Potential investors, bodyguards.
Kid. It's easier that way, otherwise people fucking stop making short jokes.
I do enjoy it.
Bringing a child on tours.
We're a power gay couple who adopted this child.
And he's the weird uncle.
No, he's the
I'm
muscle.
the game.
Zip.
Actually, if we could zip you up.
I know, if we could shut you up, I'd be on board.
Silence. Gotta learn that spell. I think it's a fantastic plan.
Why not?
I'm gonna prestidigitate you, because I'm assuming you're dusty and just your clothes.
Sure.
I'll do everyone,
Yeah,
actually, because we've all been
I've
travelling.
got the ring of thing that makes my armour magically disappear, so I just look like I'm wearing normal clothing.
Nice, that's cool.
Glamour.
I put my hat on.
Similar thing, yeah. I mean, I'm in my nice robe, Japanese style, but it looks cool. We could be dignitaries.
Ring of discretion.
That's a cool item.
Yeah, there's a room for that as well.
Right there.
No, the glamour one. Yeah.
You can make it, yeah. All right, let's. I guess that's the play.
Yeah.
Are you all right? You still hunched over? Have you got enough gold that you're okay?
I'm good now.
Yeah, okay, you're not like.
I'm good now. I'm still carrying 2 sacks
Well,
of
he
black
did say
powder,
that the
so-
tour was happening right now, so we probably missed it.
We could go and inquire.
He said they were doing tours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
alright.
but
Yeah, well-
obviously we're not going to be able to do the one that they're currently on, but we could inquire. Maybe they do like 2 or 3 a day, maybe they do 1 a week, who knows?
I'll say, Bill,
Let's go find out.
give me those bags of black powder. Let me hold on to them for you.
Hell no.
Bill,
No.
we can't go walking in there with you carrying 2 big bags. of
We
black
can
powder.
leave these at the tavern.
But just put them in here.
Fuck you. Alright, fine.
Thank you.
No, wait, you. Okay.
Do they
I
suck,
just
do they
grabbed
suck them up?
Everything you've got on you is in my sleeve.
Including his hands.
But yeah, they were one bulk, weren't they? You said.
Each.
Yeah, yeah. So I can fit one of each in. That way, it's just less weird.
Okay.
Less weird.
What am I going to do with them?
That's what scares me.
I'm the one who got one for you.
I know, and I appreciate that.
Let's go. We're going to think of any backstory. We're going to wing this.
Wing it.
Wing it. I like it. So we'll follow the directions and we'll walk up and see if there's anyone outside.
Cool.
So it's a grand campus. It's a bit of a sprawling complex. Walls of gleaming marble and a roof supported by brass columns. The main entrance has a grand archway guarded by uniformed guards. And you guys make your way into a vast, airy atrium. And you see a tour guide with a group of people. And we're walking, and that concludes our tour for today. I hope you all enjoyed your time here, and I hope we will be doing business with you all soon. Ciao.
Are they like the groups like
They kind of
dissipating?
depart.
Shall you take the lead or shall I?
I'll stroll up.
And she looks over at the people sort of doing, the next tour will be in 20 minutes. I just need to freshen up.
I'm just going to go ahead and cast illusionary disguise. So while they're not looking, and I'm just going to make myself look like not much different, but just clearly different features. So if something goes wrong,
Before you come in here?
yeah, before I'm up there,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm, I guess, business attire.
you don't really care, I assume, and you.
I was just thinking, no, James is going to fuck me on this.
Well, like, in case shit goes sideways,
Probably wouldn't be a good idea.
I'm assuming we're the ones they'll remember if something goes wrong, because we're going to be the ones talking.
I guess.
So like you two, you're just goons
Sure.
technically, so you might be a little bit easier to be missed,
He's a child.
and you can run away.
Just going child.
And you're both stealthy, so if shit goes wrong, you guys are fine, whereas we're fucked. I'll walk up and we'll just kind of loiter with the other group of people.
It's very fancy looking people. Like, this is very upper class. Looking around and sort of like from some of the, there's like statues, like there's models of buildings and things like that. It looks like they deal in architecture and production in general of a lot of things. You guys kind of wait around for a bit with these fancy folks. And after a while, she returns. Hello, everybody. I'm Zara. I'll be your guide today.
Zara, are they all of the same nationality?
The people. There's a bit of a mix, but it's mostly locals.
Mostly locals. Can I do, just because I stole that diplomacy badge off Grundle's dead corpse,
Right.
and so with the diplomat's
Liberated.
badge, you can do once per day, attempt a DC 20 recall knowledge check, and if you pass, it becomes a +2 to diplomacy checks with the badge for that group of people. So you can attempt a DC check for a human ethnicity or non-human ancestry. So I want to do it so that like I know a bit more about their culture and how to act.
Okay.
I think that's what it means.
Yep.
It's just a recall knowledge, but I don't know. I think you get to choose the criteria. So I'm assuming society for like local history for this group of people.
Yep.
So I can do a society roll for that, yeah?
Mostly so you don't put your foot in your mouth.
Well, yeah, just so I know like local custom. I mean, the whole idea is that the diplomacy badge, I guess, it gives you a bit of a buff to that kind of stuff. So if I have to do talking, that's going to be a 26 on the roll. So is that a success?
The DC was 20, wasn't it? Based on the item.
Oh, I think the DM can like raise or lower depending.
Yeah,
on
you make the check.
I think that's sort of the guideline.
Yeah.
But no, that's fine. You'll get a bonus on diplomacy.
So just
then
a couple
upside down.
Yeah, we don't trust you.
He's in
He's in
distress.
distress.
Maybe when someone's unconscious.
Cool. Because that's a plus, so just so I know,
Yeah,
that's
plus.
just for this group. So if anyone else, just plus.
Okay. We'll make our way. You guys make your way through spacious areas, very luxurious with polished wooden floors, elegant furnishings, and panoramic views of the city looking out the windows. They've sort of built this building on a slight hill, so it kind of, even though it's only a few stories tall, it looks out. You guys are going upstairs to start with, and you head around out the front of the CEO's office, near the top of the building. You're not actually going in, but there's like a lounge area out the front, and there's lots of models of buildings that they've worked on. There's a railway station that you guys can look at and things like that. The view here is very nice, and the air is very cool coming through here. It feels like it's sort of been designed in a way to keep it cool and warm. It's quite warm here, by the way. Furnishings of the highest quality, works of art. And there's a few sort of concept models and things that they might be working on. Like, you can sort of tell the stuff that actually made from the stuff that's like, oh, in theory, we could build this.
So we're in Apple HQ.
Yeah,
In other words, yeah.
I mean, sort of. Something like that. But it's like mostly architecture and things like that. And you guys are right near the CEO's office.
So is this? We're getting the impression this is like a conglomerate who do like lots of different things, like mining and construction and
Yes.
research and stuff. Or is it just they just do like architecture?
The first one.
Okay.
They do a bit of everything. Fingers in every pie.
Sorry. Is there a name on the CEO's office?
Oh yeah, Alistair Galloway. The door is closed, of course. But you can kind of see in because there's like a lot of glass and stuff. And in his office, it's floor-to-ceiling glass. Very, very nice. Kind of the whole desk in the center of the room.
Tower.
And all that.
Is there anyone in there?
No, there's no one in there.
As
Try the doorknob.
Subtly. Or
Yeah.
This is the CEO's
I need
office.
to
There is advantage of being a kid.
I need
You can do shit like
I
that.
need to use the toilet. Go for it. Do a stealth. Sleight of hand or no? What would it be called?
Should just be stealthy.
Stealth. Just stealth.
Oh,
16?
Critical fail.
No.
That's an outlier.
Yeah, so
Oh.
fail.
That's a failure.
Yeah.
Sorry. Whose child is?
I'll look over. I'll be like, oh, Jeremy, get back over here.
I'll get him. It's all
And-
good.
yeah.
I'll wander over to the door. I'll grab his,
Stephen, get him.
I'll grab his arm.
a look at the glass room.
Let it go, and I'll pull his hand away, and I'll check the hand.
making sure it's locked.
It's
Yeah.
unlocked.
It's unlocked.
Alright, come on.
That's all right. Yeah. All right.
I do
Yeah, keep an eye
apologise
on
for
him.
our son. He's a little bit rambunctious.
We're doing that.
We're doing it now.
Hell.
All right. We were all that age once.
Yes.
You don't look
Some
a
of
day
us-
over 20.
He probably looks like 13, 14, maybe. What do you reckon?
Oh, you look
Me?
young.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was picking more like 7, 8.
7, 8, yeah.
I guess he's a halfling.
Halflings
Yeah.
are like this tall.
Yeah, he's got still what? Yeah, I mean, he's early 20s, so he's still got very boyish features.
Okay, so
He's
he
from the
definitely
photo.
he'd
Yeah.
probably look under 10, I would say.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Like, keep an eye on him, yeah?
You get away with a lot at that age.
yeah. Kind of want to fuck Zara.
You want? What you like, eh?
Bill actually thinks he's out.
It's like 8 inches.
You look about 8 inches.
Like a footy sock full of sand.
As we're kind of wandering around, do I get the feeling that this is a company that are not interested in magic? Are they only interested in technological
You haven't seen
advances?
anything magic so far, I'd say, but
Seems more so technologically based.
yeah.
But that guy did say
generally.
he found there was they had some magic stuff.
Yeah, I'm just a bit of a vibe to help me when I go to roleplay in a minute.
Assuming that you guys are moving through and you're being shown
We're
things.
just kind of top level executive
Right now,
area kind of at the moment.
Right now, you've gone to the top, and it seems like the tour is going to work its way down. If you want to do anything in this area, now's the time.
Oh, I don't think I will.
I don't think there's any reason to go into the CEO's
Just
office yet.
Getting a good, I suppose, really just want to pay attention of the floor plan
Layout,
of the
yeah.
layout.
As we're walking along, I was going to lean over to Bill and just kind of
Yeah.
say, maybe just keep an eye on the kind of security they got here.
Yeah, I'm gonna check a few of the off-limits areas as well. So what I want to do is look for areas that are particularly heavily guarded or restricted, and just try and get an idea of where they're keeping us away from.
So far, you haven't seen a huge amount of that. There's been some offices that presumably have been locked, but that main office was actually unlocked.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like from where you've been so far, there actually really isn't.
That's fine. I'll just keep an eye out as we go.
I will ring message you. Bill.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, it's. You should, if you find a good opportunity, take Banjo with you so that if you get caught, you can pretend that you are.
Oh, yeah, as a human shield.
You what?
Darkens up! Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Because that would be a much better.
Oh, it's going to be a great excuse.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do anything shady just yet.
Well, I was thinking more like if you
were
find
chasing the kid.
Yeah.
like, don't wait for don't be like, oh, should I go down here? Just do it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Eventually, you guys, basically the tour goes on. You don't see anything particularly interesting. You eventually get down and you go to an area with a large spiral staircase going down. And so you guys have looked over a bunch of buildings and concept designs and things they've actually made. And at this point, you get to this spiral staircase, and she says, and downstairs is our research and development area. Now, unfortunately, it has been closed to visitors for today, which is a real shame. You're really missing out on a treat, but unfortunately, we've had to close that.
Oh, did you say research and development? And I'll hold my mic.
Colonel Sanders, motherfucker.
It's got a gut.
Yeah, part of my disguise is suspenders and a massive tummy and a massive hat. Now, I happen to be in the area of research and excavation. Now, I don't suppose we could organize a bit of a private look down there. Of course, any precautions that might be needed, I'm happy to oblige by. But, this is why we made the trip.
Roll a diplomacy.
Yeah, damn.
God damn.
I mean,
I prefer performance, preferably, but I don't.
Sing the question.
can't you use performance for that? Do you have
That's to make an impression.
go for it.
Okay, that's a much better modifier. Whoa! I'm gonna go ahead and spend one of these because I think it's still
That's a big old fail.
17, but that
Cocked. That's cocked.
that's a 17,
That's a 17.
plus 15.
That's a
So,
32.
I'll have to talk to my supervisor.
no worries, darling. You take your time.
If you could just wait, there's a bit of a bench over against the wall. She asked you guys to wait there. She sort of finishes the tour.
I'll just say I might just send the kids off, and we'll wait. Is that all right?
You need to take a shit.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, saw that look on you.
Anyway, you do what you gotta do, love.
okay.
And we'll just I'll sit down on the
Where's
bench.
the bathroom?
Yeah, she it's up one flight of stairs, and then down on the right, and second door on the left.
I'll pretend.
Excuse me, William. It is not take a shit. We wish to use the restroom.
He wishes to take a shit, though.
I apologise for my hired help.
Very well.
As she walks away, I go, I called him Steven before. Maybe keep up.
Maybe you should have written the backstory.
I did. I wrote down one line, my name, and my background, which is more than I normally give James to work on. So, pipe down, son. Literally.
He gets the hired help mixed up.
That's very
Yeah, just every time I'm going to call you
They're
a
all
different name.
Williams.
That's even better. It's always William, no matter who you are.
When Zara's out of sight, I'll make like we're going up the stairs, and when she's not looking, I'll drag Banjo.
Drag me, but
Yeah,
I will follow willingly.
I intentionally drag demeaningly.
Given where you are, there won't really be a stealth check required.
Oh,
Yes.
So it's just you two.
Yeah, we're sitting there. I'm like, that's I haven't seen you.
A lot of gold.
Brown eyes.
You guys wind your way down the spiral staircase into the depths of the buildings. The walls here are made of rough-hewn brick, and the flickering glass lamps cast an eerie glow on the surroundings.
you see all right?
Oh, this is us. Yes, low light.
No, you're fine. It's not low light. It's well lit, but it's like thematic.
Yep.
You see a heavy iron door in front of you.
You're right.
Does it have any apparent locking mechanism?
Not on this side. Looks like it can be locked.
Okay.
The handle moves.
I'll slam my hand on the door. Hang on. and I'll have a quick look over it for any kind of trap or alarm. Ooh, 29.
It doesn't look like it's trapped or anything, or any kind of alarm, really.
Should we get our sneak on?
Yeah, we'll scout ahead.
Just out of curiosity, are we being able to hear you through the rings? At this
Yeah,
point?
yeah, we're
Until
not.
we get,
Oh, but like-
until we get 100 feet out.
That's what I mean. From,
You're pushing it, but you can still hear them.
okay, can you just let us know as soon as they're out of earshot?
Probably a little bit after they get through this door.
Okay, I was going to say, we'll try and warn you if we can, but
Yeah.
You guys could potentially move around up top to try and stay in range.
I can make it on the other side of the table.
But once we start to move down, I'll try and.
Well, I think she's going to come back and be like, no, look, we can't do it. You know, and then you can be
Almost.
like, well, these guys have fucked off to the toilet.
We've already sorted that.
Alright.
After you.
Right.
You make your way through the door. Mm-hmm. Okay. A large area with lots of stone arches. It stretches on for a long way. There's gas lamps all around on the side of the walls. You see tables. So you see steam engines working off in the distance. There's brass pipes running all around the walls. You can see tables with lots of small gadgets and things on them, lots of workbenches and stuff like that. You can hear people in the distance, but not like in your immediate area. It's kind of one large area.
Yeah.
Like the archways block the view of things too far off in the distance, but there's not like separate rooms here. It's one massive area.
So using my engineering knowledge, can I see if something's being produced here? Because steam's powering something.
We've got a smell.
Yeah, and the air is thick with the smell of oil and the sounds of clanging metal.
Okay. And are there machines or anything
You
around?
can hear them in the distance.
Okay, but nothing in this room. It's just like
This
got
immediate-
conduits and stuff.
This immediate area, but like I said, one big area.
Yeah.
But in your immediate surroundings, no. There are brass pipes all around the walls.
Okay. We're going to push on.
Right.
You do see some people up ahead. At this point, you'll have to roll stealth checks if you wish to remain stealthy.
Are we rolling?
No, I'm rolling. All right.
They see you straight away.
Yeah. Just fire around around. Why I do that?
You make your way down a bit, looking at these benches. You see an umbrella with a spiked, serrated tip.
Oh, that is cool.
There's a bunch of metal that looks like it's some kind of like sheets of metal that seem to slide. You're not sure what it is without investigating it. You do see two. This is as you're moving, not all in one place. There are like incomplete things as you move. You see 2 grappling guns.
Oh, if I see one, I will make a.
You see 2.
Yeah.
Then I will fucking go for
Yeah,
the other one.
I said,
Yeah.
young lad wanted one. Do you want to grab the other one?
Oh, hell yeah.
If you're worried about it, you're in combat, we can put them both in my bag of holding. I will give it to you.
What does it do? You just shoot someone in the face?
Let's not test it until we get out.
Okay.
It's probably less of a weapon and more of a tactical.
I think I could shoot someone with that.
You see a small.
Do we grab those or not?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You see a small sort of little, some kind of device with a wax disc in it, and there's like a needle that rests on the disc. It's a bit hard to tell what that is.
We've never seen it before.
No, there's 2 more wax discs that are sitting next to it.
Are we just like starting to just pocket things? Or?
I was thinking, if we've already taken the grappling guns, we might as well just fucking loot.
take everything, start.
Anything pocket sized, anything we can conceal on ourselves. And I'm like walk out of there with fucking computer monitors and shit. Grab one end of a couch each and fucking.
We're movers.
So grapple gun, small wax. I'll get another description from you after.
Okay.
3 of those.
3 cylinders and 1 device.
Alright.
So you see a table up ahead. There's some people fairly close to it, but you can see some orbs that look like they kind of catch your eye. There's like 6 of them sitting on this table.
Oh, what colour are they?
They are sort of like blue and gold.
Are they all the same?
Yeah, there's 6 of them.
Oh, how big are they?
They fit in your hand.
Orange size?
A bit smaller than a baseball. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
You want to?
Always.
Alright.
So you guys are sort of making your way up.
Mm-hmm,
There's some people, like you realise this is like a workstation that these are at, and there's a person like 2 workstations down.
Right.
So fairly close. So this would require another roll if you want to try and get these.
Using
But these are
reflexes.
really catching your eye.
Very sneaky. Hang on. So I can move. I can get another 5 on a sneak. I don't become observed if I have cover or greater cover, which I'm assuming I don't have.
that's kind of the condition here, is that there is no cover.
Yeah, that's fine. No, yeah, well, I guess we'll roll again.
Did you want to just go up yourself, or did you want me to come with you?
That's up to you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're obviously pretty sneaky, so he's comfortable with you.
Yeah, I'll go up. I mean, I imagine if there's 6 of them, that's going to be tough to like put all thing away.
So I've done Banjo's roll.
Oh.
Bang!
Pulls out the grappling gun.
And now do I...
see how this.
You guys make your way up.
Yeah.
Banjo doesn't make a sound. Complete silence.
Don't nada?
Yeah. And Bill is also really quiet.
A little quick.
The person a few things down seems to looks to the opposite direction, and you hear him say, "Going for lunch." He turns, doesn't quite look at you. Like, you'd think he'd see you in the corner of his eye, but you go still. And it's like you're in the middle of a walkway. There's no cover whatsoever. And the two of you just still. And he turns and he just doesn't quite turn enough to see you guys, and he starts to walk off. And
okay.
you see 6 of these small globes.
Yeah, I'll open up the bag if you just want to.
I'll put 3 in there and I'll pop 3
okay,
in
cool.
my fucking bag.
Trustworthy bastard.
Yeah, never going to change.
Every character's the same.
Not globes, orbs.
You didn't get that other thing, though.
Which, not
I
the
wanted to
umbrella.
get the metal thing as well.
I was thinking about the umbrella.
Well, we can go. We've got to head back that way.
That's true. Well, is that what we're...
that umbrella? How are we going to hide that shit?
Bag of, as long as I can get
Oh,
into
yeah,
the
yeah,
hole
good
in the bag
point.
of holding, I can stick it in there.
Give me that umbrella so I can be a pompous gentleman.
I will be the penguin!
Yes!
Just like glancing ahead, is there anything else in this room of interest? Because clearly we're starting to get to populated areas.
So
it's gonna get dangerous.
you head a little bit further in, you do actually see a bit more clockwork sort of stuff. Not too dissimilar from what the Kingpin sent after you.
Yeah.
Stuff you've kind of seen before. And there's some larger stuff, like these are like bordering on human sized and even human form sort of clockwork contraptions.
Automaton type.
Yeah, exactly.
All like those.
But that's the kind of thing you're looking at up ahead.
Okay.
So the metal thing is one bulk.
Oh, maybe I'll leave that.
You offloaded some, like 2 bulk worth of
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, that's it. Popped in the bag.
Yeah, I'll fit the metal thing and whatever else. Are we going down?
Umbrella?
Are we going to push on? Yeah, umbrella with a tip and some sliding metal sheets.
Sliding. I think we're getting to more scientific, a lot more people, employees, doing their thing.
You definitely do see that they're working on automaton contraptions of sorts. That's the kind of stuff. It looks like there's a lot of
How
experimentation.
many people are we seeing?
You can hear voices. You probably hear about 10 people.
10.
Yeah, about that.
I do have 10 sleeping arrows.
You want to stop blasting?
It's a lot of rolls. So
Manager's going to come back
It
from
really
his
is.
break, and everybody's slumped over their desk with an arrow in their back.
Yeah, and the desks are completely empty.
the whole room, everything's gone. All the tables, all the
Wiped out.
chairs.
All the research.
We can come back later.
What do you think? Again, this has come down
But also,
to
do we need it?
if I was alone, then I would probably stop here.
I mean, yeah, I think we go. And I like look down at my bulging pockets, and I can't carry my.
We got if we go off to the sides of it, can we see a bit more of like the layout of the whole thing?
It looks like it's a massive rectangle.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, okay.
I think it's like.
Is that the only entrance that we can see?
That's the only one you can see.
And that sign just went back that way.
He went a different direction. They might have a break room. I don't know.
You probably should.
They got one of those smoking rooms, you know. You
No,
go-
I'm just saying there could be other exits. You just haven't seen them.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Head back.
Yeah, we should head back. Oh, it's just a clockwork facility, right? They're inventing and testing out new tech.
It's a bit beyond me.
I've seen things like this before. This is
Yeah.
pretty familiar.
Like what?
I saw a dragon made out of clocks.
Sort of foot. What?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
And I'll start walking down the wall.
No. Trying really not to be loud. We're super excited right now.
Yeah, I blasted that motherfucker. You should have seen it. Oh, it was beautiful. You know what? Kaladin actually made a poem about it.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, he'll be excited to tell you.
I'll definitely question you about that later.
Come on.
Now, when we get to that first, or assuming we get to that first door, just fine.
Hope it's not locked.
Oh, on the way back.
I did write one already.
Yeah.
Same as it was.
So that door that we came through, does it actually look like it can be locked?
Yes.
No,
Yeah, lock it.
I'm just wondering if there's any way to break the lock.
I can break the
Actually, no, we don't have to worry about that. Don't worry about me at all. I can get through it.
Either way, I figured they'd notice it and repair it pretty quickly.
Yeah. All right. Let's just head back.
A dragon made of gears and cogs and springs, a mechanical marvel with metal wings, its fiery breath, a plume of steam, a sight to behold, a wondrous dream.
I did well with that one, didn't I?
Pretty good.
You're welcome.
Oh, didn't you write one?
That was it.
Oh.
I sent it to you.
All right.
As you come back up the stairs. And that's why...
Yeah, so we get to the top of the stairs.
You guys make your way back up, and meanwhile, what's her name? Zara?
Yes.
Was that her name?
It was indeed.
She returns. Everything is fine. I can take you down on a private tour.
Excellent. I'd love to.
Has your child come back? Should we? Perhaps we should.
He has.
We will head down now then.
Yeah, alrighty, and then come back in.
We're going for 100 foot. Can you guys hear us?
Okay.
Can you guys hear us? Can you guys hear
Oh
us?
yeah. you guys are coming up the stairs as this is happening.
Now look.
Was there any way?
I assume you
If we-
would have talked when you could.
Yeah. Was there anywhere to hide?
So the spiral stairs come down. In theory, you could get around underneath them at the bottom.
You cool with that, Bill?
I was more thinking I'm just going to come up the stairs grumbling loudly and complaining and saying that you ran off down the staircase and I ran.
You want to go with that? Yeah, cool.
But then again, they're going to see a lot of missing shit when we're walking.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Let's go for the hide.
I mean,
Well-
either that or we can do that, have that come running back and just say that you're being a little cunt and we need to take you home, we don't have time for the tour today.
You guys just come up the stairs and you make the call and I'll RP off what you
We'll
guys
roll
decide.
with it, yeah.
Alright, so at the bottom of the stairs, you guys have heard that they're coming down and they're standing at the top of the stairs. There's pretty much no way for you to get past without being seen. It's an open area. What are you two doing?
Are we going under the stairs, or you going to grab the back of my thing and drag me upstairs?
Oh god.
Split decision.
Yep. Flip the coin.
Flip the coin.
What do you want?
We hide.
We hide? Hide. Flavorfuls.
We're going.
Hide you fools.
I'm making a large show of coming down the stairs to make it very obvious where we're up to.
We're underneath the stairs.
And I'm trying to distract her as much as
You
possible.
know what? If one of you could trip and eat shit at the bottom of the stairs.
And that's why.
Grab a leg.
Do you want to arrest the fall?
No, I think
Arrest that man.
I think I just got to eat shit. Apparently.
No,
Alright.
it's up to you.
Okay.
Oh no, I'll fall. I'll make a big.
I thought
big
you,
feature out of
with
it.
your performance you had, I
Zah.
thought,
You trip and fall,
Ah!
taking 6 points of bludgeoning
Oh
damage
my god!
as your face slams into the concrete floor.
I'll run down. I'll go like, so! Oh! Do we have a fake name for you, mate? Too late.
So Zara,
I did then, yeah. This is the fucking narco all over again. Every time I'll run down and go, my god, son, are you okay? Well, not son, but that's how I speak.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. Zara, I think we might have to come back another day. He looks like he's bleeding pretty bad. Any chance we could reschedule this visit? I apologize. I know how hard you work with your boss.
sue the bitch.
No, don't you worry, love. It wasn't your fault. Accidents happen here, but I wouldn't mind getting him checked out if that's okay.
if you want to come back tomorrow,
Oh, fantastic. We were here for a few days on our business trip, and we'll be sure to come back in and say hello.
yeah.
Could you mind if you just help us back up the stairs here? I'm a very portly gentleman, and I can't do too well to carry it.
She will help you up the stairs.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Lord.
I mean,
So
I didn't break a
kind,
leg,
so
but
kind.
I don't know how she's gonna.
You're bleeding
Sure.
from the nose.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
an old man.
She's just kind of giving support
Yeah, just at the elbow.
as she leaves you guys at the front door.
Oh, thank you. I was going to say, are you guys...
Well, I was going to sneak up before, but
Oh.
after seeing all this happen, like, we'll just press against the wall, and
Well, I was
after
just-
they go up, we'll wait.
As
for
they were walking up the stairs, I was going to give them a little bit of distance. And do you want help getting out, or are you...
No, just waiting for
I
you
think-
to say go ahead.
Yeah, I think they would be
So you
fine.
just make
to
you
get out.
invisible.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, if
You
you
have to
want,
cast
yeah.
a spell.
if you
Yeah.
give us the all clear,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You're with her.
That's what I mean. I was going to let her go because I'm a fat old man who can't do stairs.
We don't even need to worry. If she's gone, then
But
we
if
can
you're
just
happy,
go back up.
I would have ringed that to you and said, "Do you need help?" And if you said no, I would have
we
just
would.
kept
Yeah.
huffing and puffing up these damn stairs.
You would have heard like a stifled giggle when Zara fucking tripped.
Get to the top and I'll say
I was
to
waiting for it.
I'll say to Zara, "Hey, you haven't invented any of those up-down rooms in this city yet. The ones that take you from level to level in a box.
They're called elevators.
An elevator, that's the one. Thank you, darling."
Not in this building, which is quite ironic.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lot of stairs for a research and development place, but
I'd more get the name of the business.
Elevated enterprise.
well, fair enough.
I assure you, our buildings usually have many up-down boxes.
I do love a good up-down box. Much easier on the old knees. I don't want to let this character go, so I'm going to take it out a little bit longer and keep chatting, if that's okay.
She offers to sit down outside the building with you.
Can you get rid of this fucking woman?
Yeah, well, my whole
What the fuck
point is
are you
that I'm
doing
trying
up
to
there?
distract her
Yeah.
while you guys get out.
Okay.
Oh, I thought she was just going to toddle off.
Well, I just
gotta
figured if we're
run
talking to
distraction.
her, our way from the exit kind of thing, giving you guys a better chance.
You two have already rolled your self checks. You were able to get back up to the foyer without attracting any attention, and at that point, you are actually allowed to be here.
Perfect.
Yeah, anyway, well, we'll try and come back. Maybe if we could set up a meeting with the CEO
Oh,
at some point, but we'll discuss the details of it at another date, if that's okay with you, Sarah.
Mr. got away in today.
Oh,
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 back,
sorry, I
right.
assume we've rejoined at
Yeah,
that
yeah.
point.
he's
Okay.
walking
That's
up.
it. He is. If you wish to make an appointment, I might be able to arrange that.
Well, that's up to my bosses.
Well, look, we'll talk details tomorrow. It's okay.
Very well.
Thank you very much, Sarah.
Thank you.
See?
So where's the nearest hospital, cleric? I don't know what you say in these forgotten realms.
What?
He's been
You,
drinking.
you heard me. Shut your mouth, son. I just backhand you. Watch your tongue.
The help doesn't talk.
Roll attack.
I don't think I need to roll an attack. I don't think you were ready for that.
Lucky escape.
That's 4. Oh, okay, I miss.
Yeah.
I get angry. I would like to rage.
You want to settle down before you give yourself another heart attack.
Hernia.
Either way,
I got hemorrhoids.
Probably.
Anyway, we'll
Yeah, as we leave.
Get the fuck out.
yeah.
All right, you
That
guys
was pretty
leave.
successful.
She gives you directions to somewhere where you can get patched up if you actually wish to go there.
No, he can do it himself.
I literally took 1 point of damage because I had 5 temporary hit points.
That was funny.
All right. Yeah, you guys get out of there.
Yep, for the sake of brevity, I will explain everything that we saw.
Yeah.
Sorry, were there any like schematics or documentation on those benches?
Not on those benches, no.
Okay, cool.
So after you've kind of gone over what you said, I'll say, well, it was meant to be just a scouting mission. Sorry. Ooh, it's hard to get out of that voice. Sorry about the trip as well.
Yeah, thanks for
Funny.
that.
That looked realistic. I heard the teeth crack. That was good. I didn't know you could act.
Next time, I'm the top.
He's got teeth missing.
I've been giving him lessons. It's great. He's a very quick learner.
That was good. That was good.
So no schematics. So like Pierre wanted us to. Oh, sorry. Well, Pierre wanted us to disrupt this operation, correct?
Yes, he wanted to figure out why the money was funneling into this particular office and disrupt the situation.
And you didn't.
We saw clockwork or men.
Like the dragon, but smaller scale.
What was the business? Was there a business that was involved with the kingpin? Was there any
I mean,
trail?
he was kind of in a lot of stuff. I think we found a couple of things in us, but we gave it all to Grundle's uncle.
Yeah. Okay. So we can let him know that it's a clockwork operation of some description.
Yeah, it looks as though they're creating clockwork automatons or something smaller, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if the dragon came from this location.
How many?
How many automatons?
Like automatons?
I'm
Like,
not sure.
was it like a big production line or was it
It more seemed
R&D?
to be like an R&D testing facility, if anything.
Well, disrupting that would be quite easy. I think. Did you tell us you took items?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that should be.
I'll proudly bring out all my shit once we're outside. And then I got this. This one's mine.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, we wanted to disrupt.
well, yeah, but Sure. I
I
mean,
think it's a good start.
I mean,
No schematics or paperwork of any kind.
What am I going to do? Tell him not to steal stuff? There's a bill.
Banjo was looking for that. I didn't see nothing.
No luck.
No, I didn't see anything.
But you got a good layout of everything.
We got a great layout.
You
We
get
got
us
a
back
great
in
look at the
there.
layout, top to bottom.
Yeah, we got these fucked up orbs too.
Oh shit.
Maybe we put them away for the moment.
Break one.
Yeah.
Got him. I feel like the spear again. Alright, so should we
Back to the tavern?
Which tavern? You haven't been to
There's-
it.
No, we haven't. Sorry.
Sapphire flower.
Oh, you want to go to
let's go to
the...
the
I'll go to the
Sapphire
expensive
Flask.
one.
2020?
We go to the shit one. Fuck that.
Sapphire Flask.
Saffron Flask?
Saffron.
Or the Golden Caravan? I think that's... Is that
Do
the
we
one?
want
Golden Cavern's a
slightly...
good one.
Let's do Golden
auxiliary.
Caravan. That's a little bit...
Oh, maybe you're right.
Saffron was the very fancy one.
Yeah.
Do you want to do middle of the range though? Because that way, if we get caught doing something dodgy, it's
I mean, I guess compared
Yeah,
to
I
the
don't
places
care.
we have stayed, it would be.
We
I think
can-
slightly dodgy.
Do you want to keep up the ruse?
Yeah, son. Yeah, look here. If I was staying in a place like this, I'd have my own palace. I made a lot of money in oil.
chicken oil.
Flip the coin?
Oh yeah, sure. I
Eyes
is
high.
It's a
fancy.
hard decision.
Oh, it's for fancy.
It's I.
It's I. Go
Fancy.
fancy.
Go on, fancy pants.
You head to the Saffron Flask. Very nice building of sandstone. You guys enter and there's a large fireplace, but it's not like overly hot in here. It seems like they've got like a good ventilation system going on. There's a large pig being cooked over the fire. There's sort of like a banquet hall type situation. People sort of sit all along it. You are greeted as you enter. Gentlemen, a room, perhaps, or a table?
Both. I think I would have dropped the disguise by now as well.
4 rooms.
Just as a preface. But I would like to keep that disguise in the back of my mind, and I'm going to try and recreate it with the disguise kit.
A room for 2 will be 10 gold a day.
Oh, maybe we should try the other place.
And the meals are 1 gold each.
Fuck you, serving in here.
Bill.
It was ass.
It's a
Really,
fancy.
I'm going to raise my hand.
You can smell the food. It smells great. You can see like a whole pig being cooked. There's meat, stuff like laid out on the table. It's kind of sizzler. It's like
We're sizzlers.
For 1 gold, fucking hell.
Don't eat the bread.
basically it's a banquet table, and basically you pay a gold each, and you can.
I mean, now that I've seen it, I
Like a
want it.
buffet.
Well, we
We're
can eat
already
here and then
here.
stay at the other place.
Yeah.
Or we could just stay here.
You paying?
We've got like 3,000 gold.
I can't spend any of it. I need this spell storing room.
Well, there are rooms for 2.
I'll pop down 11 gold. You can buy your own, little bitch. And I'll.
I won't eat. I'll pull out some rations.
No BYO.
No, I'll pay. I'll share
I
if
am-
you want.
No, it's okay. I'll pay 11 gold for the room for us and the meal.
I'll get rid of a gold from my meal.
I will get my own
If
room.
we do another night, let me know and I'll pay for the next
Yeah,
night.
no. I've got some spare coin.
So should we go up into the room then?
I want to dump.
Yeah, let's go up and
Stuff.
go through everything.
I just
Okay.
if we get stopped, like.
11 gold as well.
Head up to our room and just put all the crap out on the table. See what we got.
Yep. What's this?
I will put out the grappling gun, but I'll slide it to the side and say,
Yeah, we heard you talk about that, didn't
Yeah.
we? The grappling gun. So
The one except for the homebrew one, these are things you can look up.
Oh wow.
deployable cover. Oh, was it the sliding metal sheets?
oh, the deployable cover's shit. That's sick. I mean, not shit. Sorry, that was rough. Sorry,
James, these things you go to shit.
I was reading spherical at the same time, so shit came out for some reason.
That's cool. It's like the
It's a
Pokeball.
menagerie globe.
A mount. Oh my god! Can I put a bear in
we
there?
can put our horses in there.
Can be stored up for 7 days.
Just for lulz, can I have a closer look at the grappling gun? It fires like a normal firearm, I presume.
Pretty much, yeah.
You fire it off inside.
better than the wall.
Oh, I paid 10 gold. I'm fucking trashy shit.
Open that window.
Can I fit it into my bandolier?
I assume so.
Okay.
So, gentlemen, I presume we're all in a room.
Sure.
What have we found? What do we know about
But
this
the
particular
recorder, umbrella injector.
So we know that they do R&D for weapons and automatons, as well as a great many other.
I suppose the main question is, what exactly does the employer accept as disrupt? Are we talking burn the fucking place to the ground or stop? I really want to try the horse thing. It sounded kind of cool.
That's cool.
Well, why don't you write him, tell him what we learned, and see what he wants to do?
Yeah, so I'll put all of this into a letter just to say, here's the things that we found, here's what we think they do.
Yep.
Is there anything else that we need to relay to him?
I don't think so.
Yeah, and just say we can go full ham and burn the place to the ground, or we can try and figure out. Like, I think from this we can probably work out that the money's going to R&D as well as other things that we're not.
Oh, you might want to add that Alistair Galloway is the CEO.
Oh yeah, I'll write that as well.
Can you draw?
I can.
Maybe send him a sketch of the things we found.
Yeah, sure.
I can do some.
Well, I'll get you to do it probably then. And also, if he requires it, we could probably remove the CEO.
What?
If that's helpful.
Goddamn right.
I'll let over.
You're willing to do that, but you wouldn't be willing to give up your...
Hold on. I didn't say kill. I said remove.
We're not gonna. You can't say remove around this one and not expect him to think assassination.
Got the grappling gun out.
I mean, there was a specific reason that I said remove around this guy, so that I wouldn't have to do it.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Did I get... Sorry, I realised that. Did I even get the name of the street urchin?
Jack.
Yeah, he's not getting that shit back.
I promised.
Yep. So you guys have identified the items, you know what they do. After a little while, you get a reply from Pierre. The gist of which is, did you find any evidence that this is what Gerard is actually commissioning? This kind of work could be done locally.
Tell him about the basement.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Did you tell him about all the autonomon?
Yeah, I was talking about like
autonomon-
the stuff that we got, the automatons, the clockwork stuff, the R&D,
you told him everything.
who the CEO was.
Yeah.
You reminded him that about the clockwork dragon we fought with the kingpin
I
and how
presume
there
he,
could
like,
be.
he was the one that gave us that job.
Yeah, but yeah, just
No, he basically makes the point of like, he doesn't think that's it.
Okay. We need to go back.
That sort of stuff actually exists elsewhere. He doesn't think that Gerard would send off for that kind of work this far away. He doesn't think that's what it is.
Okay.
Well, we've booked a... Did we book a thing for tomorrow?
I said I'd come back.
Tentatively.
How
yes.
often do these trains come in with little cash?
Sporadically.
Yeah, I would
About
say.
one every 3 or 4 weeks.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
we could.
Yeah, and
I
is
wonder
this-
if they're making army somewhere. Like Clockwork Army type.
I mean, I imagine that's probably part of their end goal, but I think this is more what they can accomplish, like what they can do with it, you know, before. I don't think this is large-scale production. I think this is finalising.
No, Pierre basically says that like this kind of clockwork stuff, this exists elsewhere. He doesn't think that that's what Gerard is
Okay.
doing.
What do they say anything about the removal of the CEO?
Oh no, he's not interested in that. Unless you think that will. He thinks if you remove this guy, that'll replace him.
Yeah. What the fuck does the CEO do? Like,
Get bonuses.
yeah.
The dream. Okay.
Basically, he wants you guys to investigate further.
Right, so he's
what I could do-
really looking for more information,
It-
specifically about why Gerard's sending all this money to
Yeah,
We've got
even if
We
it
get down to
is-
accounts.
even if it is something to do with the automatons, which that isn't Pierre's instinct. He wants proof before, like, if you disrupt something and that's not actually what Gerard was funding.
We'll go back in and do it again.
We're going to have to do it clandestine.
Can I take the transcription? Off you? And can I write to Pierre? I've got a potential meeting with the CEO tomorrow. Can you give me as much information on Gerard as possible? I'm going to pretend to be in leagues with him to try and get more information.
Oh, okay.
So I want to act like maybe we're not direct. Maybe I'm a competitor. Maybe I'm looking to because I'm going to I'm going to go in there like we're here for the research and development, but I know there's more going on.
I could want to give the grappling gun back to old Jack. We could ask him to see what kind of security they have at night.
Get as much information out of him as well because you've done a favour for him.
Yeah, Bank de Pont, I believe it was called.
Thanks.
It would say that you'd have a bit of a circumstance bonus because he'd be able to give you quite a bit of information about that.
Perfect.
I believe it was back to Pont.
Yeah, so I'm going to say I might just throw around some big names and see what we can get out of the CEO.
Well, are we going in as like to have a meeting, or are we going in under cover of night?
I mean, we can do both.
Yeah. Yeah.
The issue we have is that you gentlemen, while it was not the wrong thing to do from our perspective, they now will be on alert.
It's not the first time someone's tried to steal from them, though.
That's true.
Who's to say it was us? There's lots of thieves around.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying it's not, but I'm saying they'll be on alert now.
Oh, yeah, they will be, but like...
So, in terms, I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't have stolen that, but it has made our job a little bit
If
harder.
we're going in undercover, we ain't going through the front door.
Well,
To what?
we could.
To what end?
Doors are our strong point.
Call that a distraction.
Well, I mean, like a train station, they receive stuff differently. There's loading docks, receiving bays. That's where we want to hit.
Up-down rooms.
The up-down.
What the fuck is it?
So what would be our plan if we were to go in? Because we need to find some documentation, figure out what this stuff is for.
Yeah.
What the money coming in is for.
We'll see how well guarded they are at night from Jay. We
Do you want to sneak off?
Yeah, if everyone's cool, I'll run off to the bazaar, see if I can track down Jack.
Yeah, not too difficult. Bit of a run around and you do find him.
Yeah.
You got it.
Hey, Jack.
Bloody hell.
Here you go.
You're a legend, mate.
Oh, I tell you what, it's Banjo. Banjo Scruggs.
Banjo Scruggs.
Scruggs.
I'm in your debt.
Well, would you mind if I called it in?
Alright.
The elevated industries. We need to know about the security.
Alright.
We just need someone just to hang out for a few hours at night and just see what they do.
I'll scout it out tonight.
That'd be amazing.
Report back to you in the morning.
Please, we're at the
Saffron. Oh,
yeah, we're at the saffron flask. But you might want to slip the hair back before you. How about I meet you back here?
Alright. Sounds good.
I just want to know what the security is like on the roof.
Oh, same. Well, surely we're going up.
Grappling gun, like I want to know, like,
Batman.
I want
If you
to.
let me better a little bit, I'd say. If you want to test the grappling out,
Alright.
He's not going to be there
be
tomorrow.
as thorough as you can be, please.
He will scout that out for you tonight.
Be amazing.
So you guys rest for the night and head back the
Are
next
we
day?
sharing out some of these things?
And you want to take whatever you want.
I don't think I can use any of these.
I 100% want this sliding metal sheet,
Yeah, I kind of wanted that one
and
too.
I'm assuming we all want a glass, an orb,
Yeah,
Hang on, what's a sliding metal
that's
sheet?
a deployable cover.
deployable cover.
Oh,
Which I
pretty
haven't actually read
cool.
what it does yet, but
Which is exactly what you
see
think.
exactly what I think of what it is.
Says on the can.
it's not much use
Am I
for
able
that.
to start my rune description or
Yeah.
no?
Oh, I think it's like a prolonged thing. I feel like you'd actually have to take like a few days of downtime.
Could we spend a few evenings working on it to get it done sooner?
I'm not sure how it works, but I don't think so.
What's
You
our
guys-
plan before we go in, gentlemen? I don't want to walk in and
Don't get caught.
well, let's go catch up with Jack and see what we can glimmer from him.
Oh, is he not coming here?
He's probably not.
this type of clientele that they normally would
He's probably
entertain.
dead.
Or he could possibly be dead.
Alright.
I look forward to that too.
We'll eat a hearty breakfast.
No problems. I've been over gold.
I'll eat some hearty rations.
Fuck it, I'm going down for breakfast. It's fucking nice.
Might be
But you
dead tomorrow.
don't get it too often.
Yeah.
You all each gain 5 temporary hit points.
Do I get 5 additional temporary hit points on top of my regular temporary hit points?
Yeah. You guys get 5 temporary hit points for being like well rested and well fed, basically.
See, it was worth.
That was good.
And they'll persist until you lose them.
Nice.
Excellent. Come back here more often.
You make your way to where Jack would be. You find him.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Hey, Jack, how are you?
this gun's awesome.
Oh, did it work?
Yeah.
Did you use it to get up to the roof?
Well, adjacent roof.
Hey, that's good enough for us. Look, these are my friends.
Howdy.
Howdy.
We'd love to hear what you learnt about the security of the building.
Yeah, I drew a little map.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Gets out a bit of a map of the exterior and the areas where he could see through the windows.
Cool.
There's not a huge amount of patrols. He tells you that the main entrance is guarded. Other entrances that are locked during the night aren't actually guarded, except for a guard that patrols once an hour.
So they don't seem to be actually working at night.
like inside the building. No, it's just security at night.
Excellent.
He tells you that he saw only, I think it was 3 guards, and it's a very large building, but he estimated that there were 3 guards inside the building, which, for the size of the building, that's actually very low. But he does say that, like, you know, the officers, the occasional patrol, but it doesn't look like they're spending too big on guards. Could be a bit of a vulnerability.
Thank you. Do you know where they get their resources from?
What resources?
Resources that go in
Go in where? What do you mean?
to the building.
The trains that come in every once in a while.
Well, they don't do much in their main building.
It's a
They've got their operations. The Silk Weaver's Palace and the Ironheart Forge. Those are owned by them.
Oh, we went to the fucking building.
Are they local?
Yeah. He points over. There's like some smoke rising up next to a cliff face. And he says, "That's the Ironheart Forge over there, and the Silk Weaver's Palace." Points off in another direction. Just over there. Can't really see it from here. It's only 1 story or 2 stories.
Do they do tours as well?
I don't think so. Maybe if you're already a customer,
Already a customer.
but that's not. That's more sensitive operations. I don't think they ain't Cadbury's. They don't do tours.
What do they do with the silk weavers?
Use silk.
Fabric, large scale
Textiles.
fabric. Yeah.
It's very rare, you know.
It's very rare. So there's all kinds of different things come out. It's basically a massive silk factory, and then the Ironheart Forge creates all kinds of different metal fabrications.
So maybe that's where the money suck is.
The money sock.
Suck.
Well, if they're producing a clockwork army,
What's a money
we're going to
sock?
have to build the clockwork things. So, Jesus
Not looking over there. Sorry, I
We
already
can
know
put
what
the
it is.
money shot.
Well, do we want to go check out those places tonight?
Do you know anything more about them?
Just big factories.
Do they shut down at night?
No, they operate most of the day. That reduced operations at night.
Alright.
Out of character note, I want to get into the fucking basement of this fucking place.
Jack, you've been such a help.
Hi. Thank you. Maybe we'll see each other again.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Good luck in your
Okay.
good luck in trying to find employment.
Extracurricular.
Easy come,
activity.
easy go.
That's what I always say.
Say la vie.
Weird thing for someone to say around these parts.
This guy's not local.
Okay.
He's not local.
Yeah. Oh, is he?
Well,
No, his name's Jacques.
do we want to go into the basement?
Yeah.
Are we going to do it during a tour, or are we going to do it at night?
At night,
I didn't
unguarded
go at
area,
night.
locked. We can get through locks. Pretty. I
Yeah.
presume you've got ways and
The
ways.
key doesn't actually just instantly unlock it.
No, but I've also got the door knocker.
Oh, okay.
And it's also unguarded at night, which is a flaw. So
Unguarded.
we, as far as we know, it's unguarded.
Let's get into a combat with some robots.
Since it's in the morning, do you want to check out these other 2 places during the day?
I do. In terms of session time, I don't.
Yeah, let's just say we do it the next day.
What? For now.
We tend to fuck around.
In case something happens, like on the way to the basement, I'd
Why
like to
would-
explore that.
But not doing the meeting.
Or do we want to do the meeting?
do the meeting.
Yeah, let's do the meeting. Yeah, let's do the meeting.
Because the gist is that Pierre's looking. He doesn't want you to just fuck up operations. He wants you to
Yeah.
find out what
let's go.
Gerard is paying
I
for.
think they will never tell us what the truth of
No,
it
they
is.
won't tell you.
No, we need to find out, and I don't think like the meeting is going to bear any fruit. It's got to be what they're hiding, what they're not saying, what they're
But
not
we'll
showing.
go. Well, let's go do the meeting, and then we'll go to the basement afterwards at night.
I'll tell you, if you can get a meeting with Alistair, and we can get into his office, then I can do a quick scan of the papers on his desk.
Yeah, done. You can come with.
Am I needed for this? No. Can I spend a day working on the runes?
Yep. We can. Yep.
It's up to you if you want to come.
Oh, great! Shit's going to kick off in the thing. And you're
That's
gonna
what
be
I
there.
thought, but then I was like,
Not the meeting.
and these guys are pretty cool.
Have you met us?
Fantastic at this role. I don't even have to roll dice. I'm role playing so well.
You guys make your way to the elevated industry.
Illusionary
Is that
disguise.
what it's called?
Elevated Enterprise.
Elevated Enterprise.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Enterprise.
Welcome to what is going to be the greatest performance you've ever seen.
If you're you've got a name in the Colonel.
Yeah. No, my name's Gordon. Gordon Anklewood.
Call him Barry Sanders.
Anklewood.
Or his big dick Gordon back home.
Who's going? You
For my
three?
massive cock.
Zara greets you guys. Your nose is looking much better. Maybe even better than before.
Well, aren't you a peach? It did need some work, didn't it now?
My ball sack.
You're not there.
Shut your mouth, William. I'm backhand you telekinetically.
You're not there.
Thank you. Yes, my nose is fine.
I have arranged. I think I might be able to get you in shortly to see Alistair.
Mr. What was his last name?
Galloway.
Mr. Galloway. That'd be fantastic, love. Lead the way.
She takes you back up to the outside area. You can actually see him in the room. She asks you to sit down. There's very comfortable couches and everything out here.
How do I sink into it?
Yeah, you sink in.
Oh, no.
The air escapes.
I'm going to need a hand getting out of this couch.
She heads in to speak to Alistair. You sort of see her there talking to him. She points out at you guys. He looks over.
I give a friendly wag and a nod.
There's a slight nod. And she comes back out and she says, 10 minutes. And he'll be ready for you.
Keep him talking.
Canned. Oh, well, I can certainly do the talking.
She leaves and heads off to do her duties, whatever they may be. Public relations, probably.
HR.
And after about 10 minutes, he walks over and opens the door. Gentlemen.
Good. What? Morning.
Come in.
It's like,
It takes me at least a minute to get up.
do you have to like roll out of the?
No, I do it gracefully.
Banjo's like at the back pushing.
Now, son, push hard.
Like I showed you.
That has disgusting connotations, and I do not appreciate the comments from the dungeon master. I'll walk into the door and put my hand out and say, Mr. Galloway, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Anklewood, Gordon Anklewood.
Yes. Alistair Galloway, CEO.
Pleasure to meet you, son. This is a fantastic operation you got going on here.
Thank you.
Excellent, excellent.
Come in. You sit down, you do pleasantries and introductions and all that. And he says, and what kind of construction work or what? Sorry, I actually didn't get a rundown on what your business ventures were.
Oh, that's quite all right. We deal in research and excavation, mainly.
Excavation?
Excavation. Yes, sorry, my accent's a bit thick. It can be a bit hard one to comprehend sometimes. Yes. But we dabble in a lot of things, got a lot of fingers in a lot of pies, so to speak. So that's why we're looking at the architectural business that you guys seem to be running here.
Yep. Do a roll basically to make an impression.
Diplomacy. That's performance for me, luckily. That's a 21.
Last roll for you.
That's a 6.
And whereabouts were you from?
One second, I actually can't remember any of the names of the
Wait,
places
looking
in
up.
this world.
I'm going to be doing using my Glean contents feed to decipher writing. So I'm looking at the pages on his desk.
Yep.
I need to quick glance. I can read upside down, all this kind of stuff. It's a society check. Your DC.
So if you're doing that, I will attempt to not avert his gaze, but distract him, by either speaking to him or gesturing to, out the window, for example.
Yeah.
So where are you from? Give me a second.
Well, what was the main? What was the
You're
major
looking
city?
at the little models and stuff. That
What was
he's
the
got,
major city?
poking, maybe you knock something over.
Sunder.
yeah.
Because you could
Moran.
probably get him
Moran.
away from the desk.
Well, what I was thinking,
It's not on this map.
What was the city?
Moran. That was the major city, wasn't it?
That's the capital.
Capital.
Yeah, Moran is where I'm from. So. That's because I'm going to be linking myself to
You're-
the Japonts. So. From Moran.
Oh. No.
What?
That's not Moran.
Oh, what was the major city that was the whole
That's,
king thing?
With a kingpin. Well, he was in Moran, wasn't
Yeah, no, but the DuPonts aren't.
he? No, they're from Chartres.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's too. That'll be outside of Moran. But Moran is what I'll go with. Yeah.
Moran.
Yes.
Unusual accent from Moran.
Oh, look,
It is.
we can't. They get all sorts down in Moran. We've made our fortune there, and that's what we're doing now.
Fair
We're looking to expand.
You're trying to distract?
Yeah, if you're trying to do, read upside down.
I'm just pretty much trying to read what's on his desk.
Yeah, so give me a distraction roll.
Create a diversion.
Yeah, create. Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, it makes sense.
So
It's gonna break one of the models.
Just hold something.
That's kind of what I was hoping.
Punch yourself in the nose.
It's not hard to create a distraction,
Oh
really.
god, my nose is taking a beating. That's not bad. 15 plus deception, which is now plus 23.
Okay, so you'll get a +2 circumstance.
Okay. So society check
Is it society?
Ooh.
One
For the
hero point.
for deciphering. So that's a 15. That's a 27.
Oof, it's pretty decent. You're able to glean a fair bit.
So just so you know, you're adept at quickly scanning loose papers, even sealed letters.
It's all good. I actually read that one.
Oh, nice.
Sealed letters as well.
Yeah, so I can like.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I thought it was a really cool feat or whatever it is.
Hmm.
All right, we'll get back to that.
Yeah, cool.
But you feel good about what you found is all I'll say for now.
Tell me about these models you had.
Oh dear.
I do apologise.
My wife made that one.
Oh, my
She's been dead for
Yeah,
3
maybe.
years.
no. I don't do magic.
I can just gingerly put it back on the.
I got to apologize to my partner.
Are you going to beat Daddy number 2 again?
Now you watch your tongue, son.
What?
I do apologise. Normally, my partner is the one that breaks things.
Anyway.
Like that ass.
Cut that out.
Yeah, so, what is it that you actually specialize here at this fine establishment?
He tells you that they specialise in irrigation, building canals, dams, and other similar structures, architecture, public buildings, palaces, metallurgy, mining operations, textiles, weaving and dyeing facilities for high quality textiles.
So you're got the textile mill and the forge as well. It's all part of the same.
Yes, we can manufacture just about anything you would need.
My gosh, that's fantastic. Well, look, with the expanding nature of my excavation business, you know, with these new technologies, all this.
Where is your excavation business?
We're based out of Moran, but we're
But where are you excavating?
and now we're currently. We did a bit of work in what was the where did you come from? Chartres.
Ah.
Yeah, we got a few friends out that way that we've been working with. A couple of the families out there have been using our services for different building sites and that kind of things. And the research. I'm sorry, sir.
I was going to say we currently have tenders for various infrastructure projects.
Yes. That's the research is more of a personal hobby part of the business. Most of it comes from the excavation for building sites and such.
Oh, yes. Well, we would be very happy to do business with you. What specifically were you hoping for us to do for you?
Well, we're new in town, and we were just trying to make some good connections, trying to meet the local heads of operation and business in the area. I mean, obviously, our first meeting, we're not going to go into too many discussions about things, but I know some of my associates back in the whichever direction that is, east, west, I'm not sure. You know, we work closely with the Japan family and have some links with them.
Those big names, man.
Yeah, so look, we just wanted to really introduce ourselves and get to know you.
Ah, you know the DuPonts.
Yes. They kind of help with the operations in that area.
Will you be attending the dinner?
Oh, no, I don't think I've been invited to that one, unfortunately.
We may have missed the
Hey, serving chicken.
because we have been travelling.
Yes,
Oh.
we only just recently got into the city.
Oh, Gerard must not have known you were in town.
Is he here?
I'm sorry, I may have spoken out of turn.
Oh, no, that's quite all right, son. I wouldn't want to put you out, but what? If you don't want to talk about it, that's more than welcome, but I'd love
Perhaps
to
we
know
should
more
send
about
him a
it.
letter.
Yes, of course, yes.
Very well.
So, I want to discuss with him. I'll make up some bullshit about the kind of resources that they can provide. Like, I'm presuming they're talking about like industry. They're not talking about like industrial amounts of steel and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Just to sort of string things along a bit, and I'll try and distract him a little bit so you can get a bit better look at the desk or whatever else you want to look at. Like, if I see you're trying to look at something, I'll attempt to move
Well,
his
I
way.
specifically said, get him talking so that I can check out what's on his desk.
Yeah, I think the roll you got was pretty.
But if you want to like check like a filing cabinet or something like that.
Oh, I think
Or
that's.
a bit bold, but
I might try and.
So this model you've got here.
You're a kid.
Yeah, that's very true.
Wandering
Could just
around.
be pulling stuff out.
So with the make an impression, there's kind of like a step basis to get someone to like you. With that first roll, it wasn't very good, but do I know if he
It's
was
like just a success.
So would that would have been a 1 steps on him getting to like me a bit
Yeah,
more,
he was a little bit sus of you,
but not
but
ridiculous.
not. He was more just like you weren't making an amazing impression, but you would. It was a success, but it wasn't a solid success as well.
Breaking his model that his
Right.
wife made probably didn't help matters either.
I'd like to keep trying to push that,
Yep.
and kind of I want to get an invitation to this dinner. Is the end game scenario here?
He would invite you though.
No, but like I want to
it's not
find
his
out.
dinner.
But I want to find out where it is. So I'm going to try and talk him in circles.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, anyway, that's enough about business. I'm sure we can discuss that in further detail at a later state. Now, tell me about yourself, Mr. Galloway. What hobbies or interests do you have? I'm quite fond of magical artifacts myself. I find them very interesting. What about yourself?
I'll give you another roll.
Shit. That's 28.
Considering the extra effort, is there anything else to glean?
Who knows? You'd have to try and make another roll.
Oh, I'm more than happy to, but I'm like, is there like
I guess you're like, is there anything other than the desk to look
pretty
at?
much?
It's like the thing is that the desk is very isolated in the center of the room, and that's where you're seated around him.
Yeah.
Seated. So there are other areas where you could look. There are various tables with papers on them and stuff like that, but they're like a decent distance away.
Yeah. You just
wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, you could sort of subtly just sort of wander
yeah.
off.
You do that. Look out the window, look at the view, then start walking around the room.
Yep. Okay. So your roll was 28. Okay. He lists off. He talks about himself a little bit and his history and all that kind of thing. You do have another success. He starts to sort of open up just a little bit more. Do you want to?
Sims.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Zuba.
So you fuck.
Yep. Go for the kiss.
Do I need to make another distraction? Do I need to break another one of his models?
Decisions.
Hey, 29.
Alright.
Your rerolls have been on point.
Yeah.
Give me more.
Alright.
And, do you want to do that? Or is that just going to be an
No, I think that's a bulk info.
Afterwards.
Yeah. And now you said your lovely wife made these little sculptures here.
Yes.
Yes, don't touch them.
Oh, look, my hands may be flabby, but they are much better at holding things. I'll give you a week. Now, what's
it?
what's her name?
Nasrin.
Nasrin, that's a lovely name. Now, look here, I know it must be a little bit weird. A couple of out-of-towners coming up into your office with no notice and trying to get your business deals. So, look, I'd love to get to know you and your lovely wife better, if that's at all possible. And if you wanted to grab dinner sometime or catch up somehow, I'd love to make that happen.
Wife swap.
Maybe.
As long as I get the wife.
Hey, fuck your wife. I know the words, son.
I have quite a busy schedule. Perhaps if you attended Gerard's dinner tonight, but otherwise I might not be able to make the time for some time.
No, it's of course. Where's the dinner being held? I'll send word to DuPont and see if we can get an invitation sorted.
Yeah. So he tells you that they are meeting at the
hotel that we're staying at.
It's actually not that far fetched.
They are meeting at the Diamond Stream, which is a sauna.
What?
Noise.
This is gonna go poorly.
Like a bathhouse, and then they will be making their way to the Nightingale's Nest afterwards for dinner.
Yeah, we'll no doubt see you there. But until then, you have a lovely evening, and maybe we'll be able to discuss a bit more over drinks.
It was a pleasure.
And I'll shake his hand. As we're leaving, I'll lean over and go, don't suppose you got any look at any invitations on that? Oh, they're terrible.
Tell you in a minute.
Is that me? I'm just saying it out loud in case the DM wants to add that in there for us. Damn it. It was worth a try.
Nightingale's what?
Yes.
I don't know how we're going to bullshit that one, though.
That'll be
I
fun,
think we're going
yeah.
to have to go with someone else, because DuPont's not going to know who the fuck I am.
Banjo.
Yeah.
So you found a whole bunch of crap about a lot of these industries that they're in and all that sort of stuff and various jobs. None of it really stood out to you, but you did see mention of a Project Blue Symphony, which seems to be talked about in code a fair bit. You know that it has connections to the Ironheart Forge and the Silkweaver's Palace. Whatever this is, it seems to be a secret operation to the point where even the papers he has in his own office doesn't really talk directly what it's about. But there was some correspondence coming in from the people who run those two locations. The Master Smith Hamid Rashid, and Saria, the Master Weaver, had sent letters basically talking about the difficulties of Project Blue Symphony. It sounds like the CEO dude has been putting a lot of pressure on them to get perfect results, and they've sort of like, you read some letters that were like making progress, but it is quite demanding.
Slow going.
Yeah. That really stood out to you.
Lovely. I'll be mentioning that.
We're going in tonight to the R&D.
Yeah, we've
Oh, are we not doing the
Do
party?
you want to do? I mean, we've got other day stuff. They wouldn't have taken too much. Do you want to get some poison?
I'll try the acid and see what happens first.
Just drop some.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, then go to the party. Yeah.
Well, I don't think we can go to the party as this character.
Well, I mean, all you got to do is dodge. What's his face?
we don't have an
Gerard.
invitation for starters.
Well, that's
There's
also
four of us.
a situation we need to sort. Yes.
Yeah.
You know that Gerard is in town at the moment.
I'm going to telescribe my
Yeah.
thing and tell Pierre that Gerard is in town.
Yep.
How does he wish us to proceed?
After about 10 minutes, you'll get a reply. It says, do not engage. Gerard is very dangerous.
Absolutely. I don't think we should go to this party.
But it's up to you.
We could do recon and try to go in undercover as like serving people or entertainment. I could probably get us in to do entertainment.
Oh, you can do your apple trick.
I was thinking more regular entertainment. One doesn't involve a gun.
Well, that would mean you're involved now.
Yeah.
In what?
The apple tree.
You're the one who got shot at.
No.
No.
it was Grundle.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't involved in the apple trick.
Yeah, but you will be now.
Yeah.
No.
There's only one first.
I thought you shot the apple. Oh, he's off your head. Oh, I thought it was off his
I
head.
replace assistants.
How do you think my ass one died?
Oh, imagine the spectacle of shooting an apple off a child's head, though.
Not liking how this conversation's going, lads.
So yeah, we could go in and we could try and do that. If you wanted to, we could go to the place and like try and tee up as
In
a...
saying that, at least we know that most of the hoity-toity people probably will be attending this dinner.
Yeah.
Well, like, but you want me to go to the Nightingales and I could be, while you guys infiltrate,
I don't know if we should be on his radar.
I don't think I want to be.
I think that will definitely will.
The issue we have now is that this guy, Galloway, is going to mention it to DuPont, and DuPont's going to be like, hmm?
That's why I want to, like, he's going to be...
So we're not gonna be able to
Who's
go back to
suspicious?
Galloway.
Who was that person in your office? That's why I want to smash this building tonight, because I feel like this is the closest time we'll get before they
Let's do it.
really...
That's
do we
true.
want to get eyes on Gerard, though? Because
I don't
you
want to
guys
risk.
have never seen him.
Oh, I'd like
Obviously,
to get
Banjo's never, but you guys have
Could
never
we
seen him.
send Jack in to get a description of him? Oh, we could get a description from Pierre, though. Pierre will
I
know
mean,
what
he's
he
a
looks
well-polished person. He's not some, like, underworld
Dark
figure.
figure.
It's more of a, you get eyes on him, you can see what he does, you can see if he's very powerful, is it himself that's really powerful,
Bill
or is it
knows
just
like
his...
a fair bit about your
status
father,
power.
I would think. So I feel like most of that information is probably
Okay.
might be something. Grundle and Bill would have spoken about his father because of the motivation.
I don't know
for
if
the
it was a
robbery.
popular topic with Grundle, but possibly.
No, not a huge thing, but we did travel together quite.
You did rob his bank, so maybe he did mention.
yeah.
It's certainly not essential.
I don't think we should go. Yeah, especially if Pierre said to dip back off.
Yeah,
I don't think the juice is worth the
see-
squeeze. Like,
I think that Pierre basically said like it's not worth the risk. Was the gist of it?
Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. And I don't like splitting the party anyway, so.
But if we could poison the umbrella, we can cold war this shit and just as we walk past. And
Agent
then,
Orange
Does 1d4 damage. That's persistent though, so you never know.
Oh dear!
an hour
I'm
later,
leaving.
he's still like,
That's what I hate about TNT. Is they kind of shit's like,
Get fucked.
That's why you need like assassinate.
Yeah.
Could smash a bunch of black powder in there, and you could just inject it into him and turn it into a bomb.
That might.
And you shoot him. It kills him.
All right. Unless we want to do anything else.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to go to this party. However, we need to be understanding that we won't now be able to go back to the office and meet with Galloway at all.
I don't think we were ever.
Yeah,
not that we were
I think
intending
that was the last trip.
And
Social trip.
Anklewood might get assassinated.
Yeah.
Later that night, you guys make your way towards Elevated Enterprises building. You guys make your way there. You see a situation as Jack described. Same thing.
Are we going into the
Looting.
or maybe try and
Unguarded
find a
area?
side door or something?
Well, that's.
Oh, it's it's locked.
Well, obviously, but yeah, try and find like a side. No, we're not going to bust in through the front
No,
doors.
I thought that's where we're going because it's unguarded and a guard passes by every 3 hours.
Every hour.
Let's do that.
Okay, so I assume we scout out for the sake of brevity. We see the guard pass, then we make our move towards the door.
That makes sense.
Okay, I'll unroll my lockpicking. You got something else to get through these?
I got the skeleton key, and I've also got the insistent door knocker.
I don't know what either of those things are.
They help out.
Show me.
All right.
Yeah, show me.
I want to say a natural one.
Yeah.
But you should save the skeleton key in case we.
Well, the door knocker does it pretty much the same thing. He creates its own door.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, hang on. Don't use the
I
door
remember
knocker.
seeing that. Yeah.
That's so I've kind of got 2 uses.
Yeah, but
We can just try and I pick the lock
If you
first.
can make a door out of anywhere, that's more useful than
Oh,
having a skeleton.
yeah. As in, you can do it on the ceiling and on
Yeah, or on the
wall.
floor if you need to get out. Like
And the
someone's locked you
skeleton
in.
key just gives you
There are rules around it.
2 successes.
It can't be too thin. It can't be too thick.
Oh, okay,
activation.
so it just makes it a
But
bit
it's better if it's a
Wouldn't work
really
on
big
paper
lock.
doors.
Yeah.
It will not. It's too thin. It will just fall off.
So
Do you mind if I go skeleton key then?
Once 4.
No, I just want to see, like, I pick locks I want to
Oh, okay,
suss you
cool.
out, you know.
So-
What a shit.
The skeleton key will give me a +1, so it's plus 15. Now 20. 35.
You're not even looking. Like, and say, no, what I do.
That's impressive.
I don't think this was locked.
Yeah, me neither. We'll test you on something better.
Oh, sure.
You didn't use the one use thing for the skeleton key, did you? You used
I just used it as skeleton key doubles as a lockpick.
Yeah.
So,
I'll hold the 6 and I'll keep an eye out behind us as we're going.
I'll move in behind Bean.
I'm going to put
Benja going in first. He's gone hell stealthy.
I'm going to put a hat on.
Baseball cap.
No, never.
Stealth, motherfucker.
No, I'll change into however I saw like maybe the guard that went past earlier,
Smart.
and dress up the same as him, so that if we get rumbled, I can just be like,
I will do the old little special and pull up my handkerchief.
Oh, yeah, that shit's up.
Yeah.
Not that it's going to fucking matter. I'm wearing the exact same clothes I was earlier.
I'm wearing that
during the tour.
massive robe as well.
I love that. You're like, I'm going stealthy.
No one will ever.
They'll never know it was me.
Dumbasses.
You guys make your way in. Zar's like a little bit of distance from you, like just behind or something. You guys are moving very silently, heading towards where are you going?
So we're beelining to it.
Do we like we're coming from the
Or
load?
do
We
we
don't
go-
really know where we're at, so we're trying to get to where we were
Yeah, fair.
and then head down.
Yeah. Straight
You
down.
can
Do you wanna-
even find a spiral staircase.
Just small, lower, just anywhere we can go down.
Not too difficult. You guys make your way. You find the spiral staircase and start to make your way down. Zar, you see a light. Somebody's moving in the same area near you. It looks like they're heading towards where these guys are. You've kind of like, because you were slightly behind, you're behind, but you see that they're heading the direction these guys just went.
Okay, I'm like, heads up, someone's coming.
Do we want
Someone right behind you guys. You could just power forward.
to? Up to you guys. I say we're going to make us disappear.
Can I see the situation, or do I just see like a light and these guys I know are ahead somewhere? Because if I see they're about to get rumbled, I'll make a noise.
Not necessarily about to get rumbled. Basically, if they keep moving, they'll be fine, is what you see. But if they like stopped and tried to spend 20 minutes trying to make a decision, this guy's going to walk right up to them. And
Oh shit!
I'm gonna load a sleep arrow.
What are you saying actually to us?
Someone's coming. Can I relay whether they should slow down or speed up or what they should do?
Someone's moving up behind you. don't either stop or hide.
Or hide.
Yeah.
Go.
Yep, keep going, keep going.
Go.
You guys move down. You get to the bottom of the spiral staircase, and the door is in front of you.
Are they still following us?
Do they follow him down? Or they walk off?
They sort of stop at the top of the spiral staircase, and they start smoking.
Piss down the staircase.
Let's smoke it inside.
Now that it's night, can I re-examine? I didn't see any mechanism for like alarms earlier, so I would have
No.
no
You
reason to
rolled well.
suspect.
Yeah.
And also there was...
How far is the staircase to the door?
Oh, it's like 5 meters.
Oh, cool. I'll just go up and just see if the handle's... It's locked. Just checking if it's locked. Okay. It's locked.
Oh well.
Oh, sorry.
You know what? Now's I'm with you. Now's a good time to show me on the actual locked door.
Alright. Go again. Oh, halfling luck!
How the that's the
How often
gods.
can you use that?
Once a day.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
that's a 23.
Failure.
Sorry, 24.
Failure.
Alright, he's going to just activate the key then.
What does that do?
Cast knock on the door.
How does knock work?
I can tell you if you like.
there's a lot of questions that
it
make me
gives you-
uncomfortable.
It gives you 2 successes on attempting to unlock something.
Oh.
Okay, so
No
one
matter the
failure, 2
DC?
successes.
Sorry?
I don't think it matters on the DC. So, easy to open. Oh no, sorry. Guarantee you a
+4
+4 status bonus.
Oh shit! So
To any creature that tries to open the target door log with an athletics thievery check.
So you got to when you
So I've got one
activate it,
failure so far.
the door down.
So you got a +4 status bonus.
So that gives me a plus 19.
activating it is part of that unlocking as
Okay,
well.
so it's a one.
So you have to roll again to activate the knock.
Yeah.
you
So
gotta check.
I've only
So
activated it. I haven't used it
for
yet.
this roll,
Yeah. That's a 29.
That's a failure.
Okay. It's just
Wow.
a door knocker. Give me a second.
Hang on, are we going to be able to get back out?
2 failures.
I'm turning
Yeah.
around to you guys like,
What's this thing called?
Incessant door knocker. Activated companion once a day. You place on a door against wall, ceiling, wall, floor, or ceiling. The door knock fuses in place, creates a usable door within the surface area. But if it's just down the hallway, I'd be making a door on top of a door. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if that would
Put it
work.
next to the wall. I'll put it. Well,
But-
I
Depends how
imagine there's
thick the
wall
door
around
is.
it.
Yeah, it's got to be within the door can only be a foot thick.
It's not a full thick.
Okay. It's a kind of like a iron gargoyle with a door knocker. Kind of fuses the door. And I'll give it a knock.
Banjo's like, hang on.
Yeah. 29 ain't cutting it.
And is that a single use or is that
It's just a one use. It's a once a day thing.
once a day? Okay. You are able to get through the door with that.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm like, it's taking so long.
you should have just.
Just got to get that shit on the way out though.
Can't you grab it from the
I'm going to take a
outside?
shit on the way out.
I don't see how.
No, it stays there.
Yeah, otherwise we will not be able to get back out.
Exactly right.
Although, someone's going to come down here.
The locking, is it locked with a key or is it locked from the inside?
What do you mean?
So the door itself.
Latch or key.
The door that was
Key.
already.
Oh, key. Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, we would be locked in.
Cool.
I mean, I can leave it open,
Oh, you got to leave it there, yeah.
but as soon as I come down the stairs, they're going to see an open door.
Or just shut the door, and because it just works like a door, doesn't it? It's just your door.
Yeah,
you've
but
made in
they'll see the door knocker.
Giant gargoyle fucking looking thing. On the other side of it, can we see on the other side of this door? Like, is it unlockable, like hand unlockable, or do you need like a key?
Key.
Okay. May...
It's a risk we have to take.
Yeah, we just leave it there.
No.
Yeah, that's all good. Why would they come down here if he's not coming down to check anyway? Let's just yeah.
Are we still
Are
stuck
we
upstairs,
leaving-
or are we all together?
You're
Well,
upstairs.
you're stuck behind because this guy's stopped at the top of the
Oh,
spiral
smart.
staircase.
Okay.
Are we waiting?
Oh, bizarre.
Waiting for a guard.
Okay.
Just say
Like
doors.
5 minutes.
Doors open. Move when you can.
Oh, are you down there as well?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It's just you.
Cool. I'll wait for him to finish his smoke.
Okay. You guys making your way in?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Perception check.
we will wait a little
Wait
bit.
a bit just to the inside of the door.
What I'll say is if you've explained what you had to do to the door, I'll tell you that I will man the door in case anybody comes, like
Okay.
watch the back.
Good idea.
Because
Because you can fucking bolt if need
Well,
be.
also, and I can try and explain away what's happening.
As a guard, yeah.
The guard up the top, after a few minutes, finishes his cigarette, starts to make his way down the stairs.
I'm like, okay, guards come down the stairs. Time to be somewhere else.
Wait, what?
I'll like go and like bang against the wall slightly.
Trying to lure him back up. Gavin? That you?
No, it's Steve.
Thought you had the day off.
Shit.
Shit, you're lucky.
Why didn't I pick a more unique name? I'll be like, is that Terrence?
That's me.
What are the chances, eh? I'll be like, have you got a smoke?
Hang on. Where are you? I can't see you.
I thought you quit.
Don't tell anyone. He comes back up. He's looked at you there.
Yeah.
Can't see the story forward.
He sees you slightly off in the distance. Are you standing like in a dark area or anything?
I don't think so. I think I'm just standing there at the top of the stairs.
Steve, are you?
I think you may have the wrong Steve.
I haven't met.
Yeah, I just started today. Is
Really?
you're not the Terrence I was thinking
Was
of.
I meant to be training you?
Possibly.
All
I
right,
didn't
hang
get a
on.
lot of training this morning. They kind
sure.
of threw me
Right.
straight into it.
Oh, I hate doing training shifts. Hang on. Gets,
Okay, this is my life now.
gets a cigarette out and hands it to you, and he gets one out for himself. He's like, all right, well, we're about to go downstairs and just check that the research and development door is locked.
Why would it be unlocked?
Oh, valuable stuff down there. We just got to go down, check the door, jiggle the handle, and then we come back up.
Oh, my cigarette. I'll be right back.
You reckon you're up to this?
I think I could check to see if a door's locked.
Walk and jiggle
Terrence.
handle.
I'll give you my cigarette and like go down the stairs. I will go down to the door and make like a audible like jiggling noise, like without closing it, obviously.
Yeah.
It's like and then back upstairs. It's like, yeah, weirdly, it was locked.
Sounds good to me. Let's move on to the next area, okay? And I'll show you how, and I'll also help you file your timesheet.
Okay. While this is going on, with the rings, you have to speak out like loud. I will message using the spell message.
You know the spell message?
Yeah, I do. Is that a line of sight?
I don't think it is.
No, it's not. Messages and line of sight.
Okay.
I will message you and say,
No, just.
I'm happy to distract the guard. I'll be back soon.
Yep.
That's all I get back. Yep.
Don't call me on this line ever again.
Yeah, and I'll go off with him while I learn all about the business, I guess.
The guarding, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, if I can, like, if I can glean some more information off of him about,
Yeah.
like where different things are, because presumably he's going to be like, oh, this is the,
Break
the
room.
break. But yeah, it's R&D in the break room. Those are the two things he knows. Yeah, if I can glean any useful information off him, then I'll try and steer the conversation in that direction.
No, it makes sense. Yeah, no issues. And you guys are downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way in. So you were heading towards these automatons.
Well, yeah, I want to explore the rest. Well, I presume.
Can we just do a quick perception check as we're going in, making sure there's no one around?
All the engines, the steam engines and all that are turned off. The place is eerily silent.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, you guys make your way in, start to explore the room. Do investigation or perception.
Oh, wait.
Perception checks.
30.
17.
Spring a trap.
You find much of what you found before. You find various half-completed clockwork designs and things like that. Small automatons. There's a little model, like action figure-sized person kind of thing. And then you see there's like a few figures with cloths over them in the area.
I mean, we're gonna fuck with them, right?
You take it off. It looks down at you. Dr. Amir. Is that you?
Oi,
You look shorter.
that's what happens to us living folk.
You did not teach me this.
It's next lesson. Height changes in living things.
Very well.
Anyway, back to sleep with you.
It doesn't fall still, but you put the cloth over it, it's still moving. It's like, it looks like it's looking around. The lights are out. Why are you here with the lights out?
I forgot my wallet.
Understandable. I do not have a wallet.
I'll get you one.
Now?
Yeah, in the morning.
Is it morning now?
It's morning in a few hours. You go back to sleep.
Oh. Very well. Go back to sleep. Jesus.
What the fuck was that?
I was getting ready to run away.
There's a whole bunch of other ones with cloths over them.
You go pull what?
Do you really?
I know.
Dr. Amir.
Okay, so can we go walk... Like, is this the end of the room?
I can keep going.
We've got about like 20 walls now, but yeah, we'll keep going.
Yeah.
You make your way down. Eventually, you get to an area with a up-down box.
They lied.
But it's a particularly large one. It's like an industrial up-down box.
Yoish.
Liars.
It's not even so much a box as it is a platform.
Is it up or down?
It's down. Well, it seems to be down.
Okay, because I press the button.
Middling.
Oh, okay. It's already here. Like,
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yes.
Oh, so it goes up.
Yes, it goes up.
Oh. Do you want to get in there and go up?
What distance from the door
Yep.
to where we are now? Like, are we partway more into the city now, or...?
500 feet.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so we've changed a couple of buildings.
Do we want to go up?
Yeah.
You might not get your door knocker back at this rate.
Is there no other way to go in the room?
Oh, there's... You guys headed forward. There's
To the sides.
sides.
Well, we can see where it goes.
Do you want to check the rest of this area? Should we just do a quick sweep?
Yeah.
Quick sweep, checking all the areas.
Yep. You do find a break room.
How much gold's in there?
None. There's some biscuits.
There's a wallet. Oh, yes, take them.
Oh, a little biscuit.
I know you were here.
I eat one, leave some crumbs on the table.
Karen always counts the biscuits when she leaves.
Make it look like a mouse.
Oh, that's even worse.
What's on one smash? Okay. Anything else?
Not in there, no.
In any of the other rooms, just do a quick like.
We stay on this level, or are we going up?
Bill, up,
No.
into the elevator.
Press
Let's
the
go.
button. And I'm gonna get... Press all the buttons.
There's only one.
There's like 3 buttons. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, really?
Well, like a fucking child.
We on one.
Gone straight up to the top.
Let's go.
Presumably you're on.
Oh, we're on. So
Yeah,
it's
so down to
sub
two.
basement
Oh, so in
3.
the placement of the buttons, they go 3, 2, 1 up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so let's go. Next floor.
2.
okay.
Yeah.
Going to 2.
And I'm going to kind of hide if the door's open. Is there anywhere to hide on the sides?
It's not an elevator.
when
It's
they
just a
look-
platform.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's kind of like the cage door kind
Yep.
of thing.
It looks like this is for getting large equipment up and down. You come out into an office space.
Anyone there? Any lights on?
No, you don't hear anybody or see any lights on.
Should we look around and just go up?
Let's go up.
3, 1.
You go up to the ground level. You come up in a warehouse with a large roller door.
This is not where we came in.
No, it's a
Lovely.
different building.
Like boxes and shit around?
Not a huge amount here. It looks like this is where they bring things in. There are train tracks come into this area.
That's where they get the gold in.
Yeah.
We need to find out where we are right now. If I pop out into the warehouse, can I hear anyone? See anything?
Every footstep echoes around this area.
I immediately look up.
There's a dragon.
Can I hear anyone else?
There's like a walkway around and across, but nothing weird.
Just people. Any signs of people?
No,
on the
middle
ground?
of the night. You're
Is
in
it
some
lit?
kind of a warehouse.
Fan?
It's fully lit fan. No, it's not lit fan. There is moonlight coming in through the windows up top, but there's only windows at the top. Like at the very top, there's like skylights, and then there's no windows around the outsides.
Are there any doors near us? Outside door looking?
There's no doors except there's like a train track that goes out through this roller door.
Is that open or shut?
It's shut.
Okay, are there any boxes around?
Not really. It's not really being used as a storage area
Okay.
right now.
Is there a train?
No.
Nah, boo.
Can I go up to the roller door and see if there's any doors next to it? Any like service doors? that aren't massive roller doors?
No,
Like, so there's no other way in this building besides this roller
just
door.
this roller door.
Do you want to open it? Try
Is
to.
it chained?
There's a button.
There's a
on the
button.
wall.
You want to press it?
Is there any gap between the bottom of it and the ground?
Maybe a very small gap of parts where the ground's not quite completely level.
Try and get down there and just spy through it, see if it is it dark.
It's dark.
Dark? Okay. Let's go.
Not yet. Press the button. You hear a steam engine spinning up, starting to, and there's a very steam. You can feel the warmth from behind the door of like steam. It seems like a mechanism's not far from here, and the door starts very, very loud, rising up in front of you, and it seems to go out into a cave, a tunnel.
Oh, that's cool.
With a train track going down.
No idea.
This
what
is
they are,
fucking
though.
Batman's factory.
So anyway,
Meanwhile, back in the office.
we mostly just take cigarette breaks. There's nothing of value here.
Nothing of value. This is a giant office.
Yeah, it's an office.
Come on, Terry. There must be more that goes on than.
Was that my name?
Yeah, Terrace, remember?
Oh, right, yeah,
Was
yeah.
that my name? Is that tobacco?
No, I mean, research and development, they've probably got some things down there.
Oh, the eggo's downstairs. Who cares?
Yeah, man. They get paid too much.
Not like us security guards, hey?
No, not like us. We don't get paid too much.
But what is money, man?
I'm happy. You know, I've got my home.
Nobody tells me what to do.
Except my boss. But you know.
It's like, yeah, man.
So we're doing like a walk around of the actual building. Are we going different floors?
Yeah, a little bit, but mostly you just he patrols the ground floor.
Cool. So I will subtly ask him, like, so how many other guys are there patrolling
Oh,
this entire building? There must be a few.
5.
God, really? So you got to do this entire floor by yourself?
Tell me about it.
Man, they do not pay us enough for this shit.
No. I'm gonna take a nap.
Is this Terrence or James?
Should I keep?
Yeah, you keep. It's your first day. You should probably work.
Cool. I'll keep up the pretense of being a security guard, shall I?
Very well.
You sleep well,
Alright. Have fun.
and I'll wander off.
Alright, you wander off.
Now I'm gonna wander probably like, oh fuck, it's thievery, isn't it? No, I'm not gonna. I was thinking like I was gonna try and steal his key
Oh,
to downstairs if he had one, but my thievery is only 4. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to get it off him.
I doubt they'd give a security guard key.
Well,
anyway.
security of anybody that get a key, surely.
I guess.
But I'm not going to try it. Like, I don't think we need it. So I will wander around, and I'll kind of wander backwards and forwards over the course of like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then once I'm sure he's asleep, I'll beeline it back down to the
Okay.
R&D.
At this point, you guys are still where you are. I don't know if you're going to follow them or.
You
Well-
probably hear a loud noise at some point.
Would I?
They're a fair way away.
It also depends on when.
They also have to go up an elevator.
Oh, good point.
Is there a button on the other side to open the door?
Yeah, there's a button on both sides.
To open the roller door?
Yeah.
Alright. If we know where the location of this cave comes out, it means we've got access in here at any time we like.
Was it a cave or was it a tunnel?
It's a tunnel.
A tunnel, not a cave.
But, well,
As far as we know, like it's a
it looks
man-made.
man-made. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
man-made.
that's what I meant.
yeah. It's man-made.
Sorry, tunnel.
Get it right.
Fucking backhand.
You lose your door knocker if we don't go back.
That's what I mean. We find out the end and then
Come back.
we build scoop.
Alright. Let's head down.
No, should one of us wait here for Zar?
Who?
Who?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, fellas, I got a new job.
I'm a man in the law. Yeah, sure.
I can stay here if you. I can't see shit.
Alright.
Where are you going?
You take the elevator back down.
Well, I'll have to, yeah.
I'll flick you a coin and I'll cast a light on it. I'll just say, put that in your pocket in case you need it.
Sweet. Is it gold?
No, it's a copper.
Fuck.
Do you actually have copper pieces?
Yeah.
Okay.
What can we do on a boat? We can skinny dip.
There's a lot of seamen.
So we could drown on board.